What's going on, y'all? I know that it's still a little laggy, but it should be significantly better than yesterday. Um, I know I'm still seeing some drops, but it should be like at least watchable. It's not going to be as good as my normal streams. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my internet, but it should be like at least to the point where like it's not just cutting out. But let's not jinx it. I'll knock on wood real quick, and hopefully it don't dip too much, right? But I know that it's not going to be like 100% the best stream in the world. So I'm going to look into that. Hopefully I can get a new fucking, either get a new service or switch my router, either or. But for right now, I think it's pretty chilling. I think it's chilling. So yesterday, before like I got cut off, we were reading the counts. And if you weren't here yesterday, basically I read the fucking real detailed shit. The day before that, we just went into the basic charges, which, you know, are all threats of like inciting violence on federal buildings and such. But this actually goes into like what specifically he said and why they charged him. For example, count one, namely a particular county. So it's like this whole thing is the same for each of them. It's the date. It begins with the date in which it occurs, and then it has this statement. It says, in the state of Colorado, in the state and district of Colorado, the defendant Daniel Larson, through the use of an instrument of interstate commerce and in and affecting interstate commerce willingly made a threat and maliciously conveyed false information knowing the same to be false concerning an alleged attempt being made and to be made unlawfully to damage and destroy a building and other real and personal property by means of an explosive. So this first one is namely a particular county court in Colorado. The second one is August 7th, 2023, namely a particular nonprofit center in Lakewood, Colorado. Third one is August 29th, 2023, namely the White House. September 26th, 2023, namely a state building in Colorado. Count 5, September 6, 2026, September 26, 2023, namely a particular college campus in Colorado. We have December 25th, namely a particular Federal Bureau of Investigation special agent. Y'all know McDougal. March 23rd, 2024, namely the FBI Bureau of Investigations headquarters. So that's all Daniel Larson's fucking charges. Jesus. He is Dunsky. That's true. Osama bin living La Vida Loca. He is Dunsky. I don't think that we got to it, but I wanted to look at this new Know Your Meme. They added a new section in their article about Daniel's federal arrest. Talks about Daniel Larson's federal arrest, also known as Daniel Larson's federal charges, refers to the federal arrest of Daniel Larson in late April 2024. Larson was charged with 7 counts consisting of 6 counts of use or threatened use of an explosive and 1 count of interstate communications of threats. If convicted, Larson would face multiple decades of jail time. Discourse and reaction to Larson's federal arrest surfaced across social media sites like TikTok and Reddit, among others. In May 2024, many shared Larson's mugshot and posted memes about the federal agent Daniel McDougal, who was tasked with Larson's case and arrest. And then they have his jail photo. So that's their little section for Daniel Larson's federal arrest. And then they also have Daniel's other arrest here and his bums and drones footage. Let's see. Oh, not going to play. I was kind of hoping to look at that. It's been a while since I've seen Daniel's bums and drones footage. Here's him in court. See if that'll play. Oh, I'm trying to, hold on. Let me make sure it's playing in my headphones. Oops. There we go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what would you like me to know?
About 30 minutes prior to the incident, I had my dog napped from me.
So
and
this
that
is him
what
talking about,
led to the
this is the court hearing for the Walmart incident.
mental health situation that escalated
Okay.
in the Walmart.
Okay, I'm sorry that happened to you. Have you ever undergone any mental health treatment? You ever seen a psychiatrist or psychologist?
I did go to the mental hospital that day, and I was there for a week.
The court sentencing you to 6 months of probation and having you undergo a mental health evaluation and a treatment that's recommended. Also, part of this agreement is that
Well, that didn't work. None of that shit worked. All the shit, like all this time, they've been, like I said, I've said it numerous times. They literally let Daniel Larson slip through their fingers. Like so many times. They had him arrested while this investigation was going. And I guess they probably just wanted to let it play out. Like, you know, knowing the FBI, they probably just wanted to see if, like, how far Daniel would go. But, I mean, goddamn. Like, they had him. They had him a few good times.
case 23M3749, the other case that where there's a charge of criminal mischief, that would be dismissed as part of this agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement in both cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a few questions so that I can make sure you're doing this both knowingly, with the full awareness of what you're doing, and voluntarily, that nobody's forcing you or pressuring you into this. My first question is anybody forcing you or pressuring you today to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
And are you thinking clearly?
Yes.
Do you understand that you give up your right to have a trial in both cases on all two charges and the rights that go with it?
Yes.
Did you review the plea paperwork that talks about the rights that you give up by pleading guilty, as well as the elements of the charge you're pleading guilty to and the maximum penalties? Did you review that paperwork and sign and
Bro, this is the long form, huh? I don't even think I seen this.
understand that paperwork?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Well, obviously not, because it was before I was making content. But I mean, like, personally, I don't think I've ever seen this.
You're proceeding without a lawyer, which is fine, but by doing so, you're giving up your right to have an attorney when you plead guilty. Are you comfortable with that waiver?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the highest grade of education you've completed?
Some college.
In college?
Cap.
Okay.
That college that he's talking about, fucking UCLA fake college. So that's basically where we left off yesterday before the stream fucked up. We read his charges in detail. I wanted to look at these two articles that I saw. And then I was going to transition into this Turkey Tom video. It was from a year ago. It's the deranged story of Daniel Larson. I mentioned in the other live stream that, like, the content on Daniel Larson I used to watch was commentary. I never really watched any long form documentaries on any locales. Any locale content, it was always like Smokey MCC. And I guess like Kiwi Tapes is sort of like, he's almost in between commentary and like documentary, right? So I guess you can kind of say, since I watched Kiwi Tapes, that I sort of was in that kind of realm, but I never really watched Turkey Tom for like locale content. I always watched his real normie shit. So this is going to be an interesting watch.
It's a name you've probably heard in the past few months, but if I had to guess, you likely don't know who he is. Neither did I. A quick Google search returned images of an unorthodox-looking man, as well as page after page of...
The people from the Discord are fucking idiots. I mean, not all of them, obviously. I think a lot of the people in Daniel Larson's Discord wasn't management, and it seems like that, especially considering the screenshots that have been coming out. Seems like a lot of them were just like on there kind of like to observe what was going on. But the people that are actually within Daniel Larson's management, like Clark or the fake Graces, like the people that were actually in contact with Larson, are going to be investigated. They took his phone for CP 6 months ago, and they told, sorry, my voice kind of cracked there, but they told him not to delete any messages between fake Grace, and they told him not to delete any messages between the management. So obviously there was something there, right? So that they're not just telling Daniel that, you know, for shits and giggles. They're telling Daniel that so they can investigate what they were telling him. And supposedly from Daniel's, you know, what he said, and you can't really take this, you take this with a grain of salt, right? You can't really take this seriously. But he said that one of the fake Graces were the ones that sent him the CP. And I could kind of see like some idiot sending Daniel some shit, trying to get him to like fucking, you know, oh, look at this, Daniel, like trying to get him to admit it, and sending him some probably not good content, especially knowing the trolls. They're not very morally there, right? They don't really have much morals. They'll clown on Daniel for doing some crazy shit, but they're literally talking to him and interacting with him whilst he's doing that crazy shit. They're kind of like it didn't really make sense, the whole management thing. I get Flexburger, like I get the leaks, I get that sort of stuff, like wanting to get like information out of them, wanting to get videos, but I don't really understand the concept of like actually communicating with the guy on a long form basis. It's like you're asking to get fucking caught up in some crazy shit.
Links to TikTok. Daniel is someone that, upon first glance, it's not hard to tell that he's somewhat troubled.
I know I'm lagging. There's not really much I can do about it. Yeah, blame it on the satellite, man. It shouldn't cut out though. Like I know I'm gonna be laggy, but at least it won't fucking like just completely shut off like yesterday.
Mentally. However, everything has its limits. Not every mentally troubled person is created equal. Some of them seek help for their problems, while others find their therapy in flashing random strangers in the park. Case in point, Mr. Daniel Larson, or how he has been nicknamed by his faithful following, Danderson. This one is gonna get funny, it's gonna get weird, and it's also gonna get pretty dark. Let's go.
So, I'm going to talk about my life and about what's going on with me and my disability and the mental health system.
As revealed in a now deleted video he posted to one of his accounts on TikTok, Daniel was born in 1998, which makes him 23 to 24 right now. In this video, he claims to have been abused by his mother when he was a toddler, which resulted in him being taken away from her by social services. This is also confirmed in an unrelated news segment that ran on a Denver TV station called KWGN. The segment wasn't on Daniel in particular, but instead on the Tennyson Center for Children, a foster home to which he was relocated when he was put in the custody of his grandmother, Nancy Scheimer. According to the reporter narrating the piece, Nancy moved from California to Denver to be Danny's legal guardian when she caught wind that he was suffering extreme neglect in his parents' home. Danny also claims that before he was even in preschool, he was diagnosed with developmental disabilities, autism, ADHD, and bipolar disorder.
I had my mic off, sorry. I was saying that I know that the stream is lagging a little bit bad, but it shouldn't be like, it should start picking up here soon, I hope. It's like it's showing me at least that it's picking up, so
Diagnoses which he came to eventually question altogether. After a year and a half living in Tennyson, he would go on to live with his grandmother for years. This newsreel was broadcasted in 2012, when Daniel must have been roughly 14 years old. His grandmother says that, though he was difficult to deal with initially, Daniel started behaving a lot better after a while. It certainly shows, as after his first public appearance, Daniel seemed to not get himself involved in any trouble at all for years. Presumably, it's during this time that he first pursued his now often mentioned objective of being an actor or singer. However, this peaceful period ends in 2019, when Nancy passed away, which was also confirmed by Daniel himself. After his grandmother's passing, Daniel was briefly sponsored by a man named Bob Proctor, who he recounts meeting at a reading buddy program.
bro, what's with my internet? Like, what the fuck is with my internet? It'll go like super high and then super low. It's really annoying. It's like super annoying. Hopefully it picks up here pretty soon. Like it's getting like, it'll go up to like high and then it'll go down to low. I'm sorry. There's literally nothing I can do.
At the Tennyson Center. Due to how well they got along with each other at the time, they became permanent reading buddies. As they bonded over board games, Bob also befriended Daniel's grandmother. And knowing how much she cared for him, Bob decided to take up the mantle of Daniel's caretaker when Nancy would no longer be able to carry it. Easier said than done. Daniel frequently pays Bob lip service, calling him his mentor and thanking him for financing his music career. Keep in mind here that I use the terms financing and music career very loosely, considering he did little more than pay for a couple of royalty-free sounding basic instrumentals for Daniel to sing or rap over. This support resulted in cult classics in the Danderson community, such as Gang Life, an excerpt of which I'll now grace your ears with.
Yeah, honestly don't know what to do. I guess I can like try to restart the stream. Why don't I do that? I mean, yeah, I could do that. It's still pretty early. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I have it's like corded. It's not like, yeah, it's not like satellite Wi-Fi or some shit. I got fiber optic and shit. So I'm wondering what the fuck is wrong with it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get off stream. I'm gonna reset everything and then get back on stream. And hopefully shit will be good. Cause if anything, I can just like fucking reuse all the settings and restart the stream. So it's not like take me like couple. Turn down the quality, man. There's no way to really. I don't think I can do that right now on OBS as I'm streaming. You mean turn down the quality for the video? Streaming. I got the bit rate going and the encoder. It says good quality. I don't really know. We got faster and lower quality. Slow, good quality. Should I change it to medium? What the fuck is an encoder? I don't even know what this is, y'all. It says medium. Should I change it to medium? Let's try that. I mean, fuck it. What it can't really. What is it gonna do? Yeah, I don't know if that changed shit. It made my stream lag. I know that. Is it better now? Nah, I don't really see a difference at all doing that. I don't think I'm good. I don't think it's fine. It doesn't look fine, bro.
On her face, turn that into a Picasso.
How's that for avant-garde? This song, much to the general public's chagrin, was just one of Daniel's many forays into the music industry. It seems he was very attached to the idea that this pursuit of his would eventually lead him to becoming a celebrity. Often, he would act as if he'd already achieved fame and got a
Bro, that's the thing. Like, that's one of the things that, like, ooh, it really bugs me is when my fucking internet quality is low. I don't know why.
record deal with a major
really gets on
label,
my nerves.
sporadically changing which
Especially
one.
considering we're watching this. You know what? Here, let me try turning the fucking quality of the video down. Especially considering because the video is playing just fine and like everything else is
And
doing.
depending on the headcanon
Alright.
he has at the time.
I am now with Atlantic Records.
This particular part of the odyssey of Daniel Larson began in March 2020, when he began posting on TikTok on an account that no longer exists called @DanielLarsonFans. You might wonder why it's named as if it were a fan account of his, but it's actually par for the course in the Daniel Larson extended universe. During his many different nodes of online presence, there is a common theme, which is Daniel posturing as if he were already an established personality. Initially, his videos consisted of little more than him announcing his interest in becoming an actor and singer. Because of his unorthodox appearance and janky demeanor, people in the comment section began to ironically hype him up, effectively leading him to believe that he had fans. Even though, at this point, his following was very small, the few people egging him on was more than enough to get to his head, as on July 14th, he would suggest a run for presidency. The cycle would repeat, as after this, people would not only start telling him he had good chances, but often referred to him.
I think you guys are delayed. Is my chat now delayed? I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Okay, because people are telling me I'm good now. I know. I stopped talking so long ago. I stopped talking about it so long ago. My stream is so delayed.
him as Mr. President. 4 days later, he would
We've been back in the video, y'all. I don't know why the fuck my chat's so delayed.
announced that he was working on an album. A few months after that, he formally announced his run for presidency. And it was around this time that his TikTok got really big, as many in the audience saw him as the next Chris Chan or Terry A. Davis. Just a month later, his TikTok hit 1 million views. The comical aspect of Daniel's online presence was reaching its peak as a phenomenon called the fog began happening throughout his TikTok videos. It seems that his front camera began malfunctioning.
I feel like there was a lot more he could have included in this. He kind of jumped like straight from the Tennyson Center right into like the arcs. I feel like he could have like been a little bit more detailed, but maybe it gets like more as we go on.
Most likely due to Daniel hitting it in a fit of rage, as he would eventually become known to do. This made the image look foggy, and because of the meme that began surfacing at the time, wherein people would post cryptic references to a Lovecraftian fog that consumed everything in its path, the comments got flooded with fog references. Of course, Daniel was not technologically savvy enough to understand what happened to his camera, let alone fix it. The fact that everyone was commenting about the fog did not seem to matter very much to him, as the fog kept coming and going in his videos, essentially becoming an unintended running gag. And with that, the cult following he had gathered slowly went from uninvolved spectators to active trolls, as people began noticing how, due to his mental issues, Daniel was very easy to trick into doing unsavory things. He was always very active in his own comment sections, and it seems he hardly ever doubted anything anyone told him. When a comment would show up claiming to be a scout for a record label, soon after, Daniel would start making videos saying he worked for said record.
This is where the delusion. This is like where the delusion starts. You got the fog, and then the fucking delusion.
Label. But that was only the mildest manifestation of this behavior pattern. By convincing Daniel they were his managers, they got him to say he loved CP, which he goes on to clarify is actually about Club Penguin. As time went on, his interactions with people that commented on his post became more and more involved, eventually
Bro, knowing Daniel now, he probably wasn't talking about Club Penguin, considering what the fuck the FBI took his phone for.
culminating in a live fan stream where he would elaborate on his plans for his music career. So far, the entire story was well within the realm of normalcy and lightheartedness. However, as situations like these inevitably do, it quickly went south. On the 20th of November, Daniel's Pinterest account was found and leaked. The activity on the account was
Ooh, the Pinterest.
seriously disturbing. There was a list of pins dubbed girl crushes that included singer Grace Vanderwall and ventriloquist Darcy Lynn Farmer, both of whom were around 16 years old at the time. If that wasn't disturbing enough, the pictures themselves tended to be from when they were even younger than that. Another board on his Pinterest included a map that listed the age of consent in each state. After this information got around, Daniel took to his TikTok to acknowledge that the Pinterest was indeed his and apologize. Some people have said that he was coerced in some way to make this apology video by his managers, who we'll get into later. But the most damning Pinterest activities were happening long before Daniel started getting online attention. When Daniel noticed that an apology would not suffice to get people off his back for doing what he'd done, he began claiming that his account was hacked. Due to how believable that was given Daniel's technological illiteracy, some people actually fell for this explanation. In a live stream by an account called Roach Records, a group of people that seemed closer than the average follower of Daniel's interrogated him about the Pinterest account. To add
Damn, I wish, is he good at that? Wish, I kind of want to see that.
insult
Wish he
to
would have
injury,
included
these
that.
Pinterest leaks helps to recontextualize certain seemingly random
Seems like he had the video there. Right?
videos of little kids Daniel had uploaded to his TikTok and YouTube, along with liked videos of children in vulnerable positions. His excuse was that those accounts were hacked as well after he gave the login information to someone called Fine Dining. Even if that was true for the Pinterest account, which it probably couldn't be, it couldn't explain how someone could hack
Gwimbly is a reference to Daniel. I'm like 100% sure. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Daniel into duetting little girls on TikTok, as the people in the live stream point out. This doesn't even come close to addressing the fact that, in another video, he not only admits the boards are his, but that he used them to pleasure himself, in a clear admission of guilt. But that was only when Daniel was admitting there was a Pinterest account of his at all, since he would sometimes pretend he had no idea what Pinterest even was, or that the account was never his. Whether with or without the involvement of the untrustworthy manager trolls, it seemed a lot like Daniel had a big penchant for lying or purposely misleading people when he was confronted. After mentioning the prank pizza orders, he goes on to say that his management had persuaded him to audition for an adult film.
Holy shit. I just figured it out. Holy shit. I just figured out why my fucking internet was lagging. My fucking VPN. Oh my god. The frame rate instantly just went back up. Holy shit. It was like magic. I turned my VPN off. Everything instantly went to green. Holy shit, that was wild. Well, there we go.
On a Zoom call, and when he presumably began doing something humiliating, they added over 100 fans of his to the call who supposedly witnessed it all. It's very hard to
I'm such a
sift through what
fucking
is
idiot.
true and what isn't.
Bro, I'm such a fucking idiot that I did that. That I went 30 minutes, bro. And I did a stream yesterday as well. And I didn't think about that. How fucking dumb am I?
Considering how much of this story involves pathological lying, incompetence, miscommunication, and essentially lost pieces of information due to how many different deleted accounts Daniel had. Regardless, all of this marked a turn into a much
I'm just
darker
happy I
direction
figured
for
it
his
out.
story.
I'm
He
fucking
closes
hella
it
happy I
off by
figured it out.
saying
That
that he's
shit was
hired a
bugging
private
me.
investigator,
Like, y'all could
and
tell.
all
I
of
know
this
y'all could tell
situation
that
was
shit was bugging
orchestrated
me.
by the media to smear him because he's an upcoming
It's like, listen, sorry to keep like getting away from the video, but this is mostly shit that we already know about Daniel anyway, right? But god damn, I can't believe that I did that. I was running tests on my internet, and they were, so like, imagine this, right? You're running tests on your internet. They're coming out like great, like your internet speed's awesome, like for streaming, fucking it's saying that like your quality's great. And then you go on stream immediately after, and fucking OBS is red. It's like, come on, man.
superstar singer. Those statements are probably equally
You don't want to watch? This is Daniel Larson. This is the deranged story of Daniel Larson. Kyle, we're watching this because I haven't watched fucking this video on Turkey Tom, and I do enjoy Turkey Tom. I enjoy me some Turkey Tom. I don't give a fuck if y'all think his voice is monotone. I like his videos.
untrue, as Daniel definitely could not afford something like a private investigator, given that he had no source of income and was living off of the charity of benefactors.
Daniel,
what stands out to me is that he mentions that message exchanges had been faked to incriminate him, when,
just
so
because
far, it's difficult to find a particular mention of something like that. So what on earth is he talking about? Well, we're about to find out. At this point in time, it's basically impossible to accurately contextualize Daniel's online activities, as he grew more erratic, delusional, and antagonistic with his own audience as time went by. At the end of April, in one of his many
Okay, now we're getting into the good shit.
attempts to ape typical celebrity behavior, he would post a tribute to comedian Blake Shelton for Black Lives
I put my bitrate down significantly. So, I don't know. Is that an issue?
Matter. He consummates the deed by doing his own version of jumping jacks in an empty street. This is actually a theme throughout Daniel's videos, which could be a result of his manager's...
I know it's fine right now. People are fucking with me. I 100% know it's fine right now. I'm sitting here watching it. I kind of just want to fuck with that guy who told me to stop talking about my internet.
Suggestions just as much as it could be because he likes doing them. Similarly, he made a jumping jack video asking for the George Floyd riots to stop.
Classic.
As well as another one where he seems to believe that the riots are being done by his fans. On the 1st of May, Daniel would post a video to his YouTube channel shouting out none other than EDP445.
Y'all remember that classic moment?
Essentially empathizing with a sex offender and suggesting that they should do a collab in the future. I honestly can't really make a comment about that would make it funnier or darker than it already is. But soon, a new era would begin in the Larson verse, dubbed the headset era, due to every video being recorded with Daniel donning a comically large headset on his head, even when he is running outside for whatever reason.
Whoever is trying to call me right now needs to...
Bro, didn't some weirdo do like a video on Alex, the guy who did the EDP 445 sting, or EDP 445? Why'd I call him that? Was that his name? Am I tripping? Was that all the numbers? Was it EDP 445? For some reason, that just doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth, but I think that was his name. Anyway, y'all know it. The fat pedophile. There was the guy who did the sting. There was some weird commentary dude. There you go, Alex Rawson, the guy who did the sting. What's his name? Ethan's online made this like crazy video talking about like trying to call him out and like say just being like a fucking little like I don't want to listen. Like I don't want to just like bash somebody because of whatever their views are, their opinions are. But if you're gonna come out and then do the same thing, like opposing to somebody else, right? Like you're bashing you gotta expect, right, to get like some pushback. So I just don't get it. Kind of just made like a hit piece. That's the best way to describe it. Literally nothing significant.
Stop. I realize I'm a if you guys don't
On the same day, he would publish a video called Daniel Larson Supports Transgender Mouth, in which he says, in support of Trans Awareness Month, he is now transgender. It is unknown why he did this, since there is no further reference to this ever again. While his attempts at saving face from the Pinterest account fiasco were still ongoing, a new bombshell was soon to drop, the May 6th incident, as the Larson heads have dubbed it.
What's going on? This is my homie right now. Feminist picnic falls apart. Oh, I'm not afternoon makes any what? All right, this is a long ass name. So I'm not a furry, dog. You know this. Me and this guy's like what do you call that when you got like a hate watcher? But he's like a cool hate watcher. I fuck with this weird guy because he watches my shit. I know that for a fact. But he calls me a furry too.
Despite how
kinda
ominous
fucks
the
with
name
it.
sounds, it does not do justice to the
Everyone
psychological
needs a hate
trauma
watcher.
inflicted
Like everyone needs a hate watcher, bro. Like that's how you know you made it.
by it. On that date, Daniel releases his first live concert on TikTok, consisting of him playing music in his headset, which is completely inaudible to the watchers, and singing alone outdoors. So far, it seems like run-of-the-mill content for Daniel. Later that same day, however, he announced that he was planning to quit TikTok, but not before doing a live stream where he would audition for an adult film. This instantly set off an alarm among his followers, because he had previously spoken about being manipulated into doing exactly the same thing by his former managers. Everyone saw what was coming next, yet could not help themselves from looking at it nonetheless. The live stream began, and people began joining it en masse and wait for their expectations to be fulfilled. Like clockwork, as soon as enough people were watching, Daniel would pull his pants down and expose himself to
Oh hell yeah, brother. The fucking the porn audition.
the camera, until his live stream was shut down and his account got permanently banned. Just a few hours later, he would resurface in another account claiming, once again, that he'd gotten hacked, as if that explained or justified anything at all.
Hello everyone, this is my new account. Please follow this new account. This is my new account. Once again, this is my new account.
According to the Daniel Larson wiki, and yes, he does have a wiki managed by his loyal followers who have undertaken the burden of documenting his story as it unravels, Daniel was convinced by one of his former managers, Flexburger. In addition to the TikTok live,
I like how he said that. He really hit that. He said Flexburger. His former manager, Flexburger. He really hit that shit.
by one of his former managers, Flexburger. In addition to the TikTok live, he also concurrently posted a picture of his genitalia to his YouTube community page, though that seems to now be lost media, probably for the best. It's difficult to say what exactly followed or preceded these events, but it was amidst these conflicts that Daniel declared war on
15,
Flexburger,
Burger
as
King?
well as warning his
But
fans against
fucking-
looking at pictures of his dingle.
Fucking grease. Grease from the bottom of this guy's foot. Fucking scabs from Daniel Larson's, what did he have? Trench foot.
What seems to have been the case is that
In your Burger King burger. I can't really do it right now. I gotta get higher.
Flexburger was one of the first people to discover firsthand about Daniel's Pinterest account, and because of this, decided to go on a campaign to expose Daniel. This included leaking private audios of Daniel talking about Sky Brown, a 12-year-old British-Japanese skateboarder, in a very suggestive way. Along with this, he pretended he was a minor and texted Daniel in classic to catch a predator form. Much to the collective dismay of his fans, it worked on Daniel every single time, as he would always say the worst things imaginable to people he thought were
Bro, this is some funky ass music to be talking about this serious shit. It's all boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum. And he's all, and Daniel Larson texted a bunch of little children.
minors, soliciting them, and occasionally bringing in Grace Vanderwall,
Nice hip
his
hop
go-to
beat.
obsession, into the conversation, just to express how he felt about her. This was what Daniel was talking about when he mentioned the text messages. Daniel addressed all of this by announcing a lockdown and expressing all of his anger towards Flex.
I think Turkey Tom is, I wouldn't say he's a lolcow. I think he's just like, I think every person, when they get popular, like over a certain like percentage of popularity, right? Like they know they made it. You can't really like, they're just going to be themselves, right? They're just going to state their opinions. And people don't have the greatest opinions. It's either they're going to state their opinions and be raw with you, or they're going to completely change their personality and become somebody else. It's like two sides of a coin. Either got like a Ethan Klein or a Turkey Tom. You know, they're either going to just become like, just straight up just start saying whatever the fuck comes to their head and be their unfiltered self, or they're going to completely change for the views of their audience. And that's usually how fame goes.
While saying that he would set the FBI on him. And hey, I guess you can do what you want when you're the president. What's surprising is that even after this, Flexburger still managed to successfully pretend his way back into Daniel's good graces as Josh, an Interscope manager. It was under the Josh guise that he caused the May 6th incident. If it weren't enough, just a single day later, while everyone was still reeling from it, Daniel would go—
Come on, bro. These aren't lazy. Don't say that. It's one thing if you want to like go after the guys, like, because I know he said some crazy shit on live stream before. I've watched some of his live streams and he's pretty unfiltered. But this takes work. I mean, maybe now. I don't know if you can call him lazy. I know he's got editors and shit, but still, that's not lazy, y'all. It takes a lot of work to make a video like this.
Go on another TikTok live stream on his new account and expose himself again. Now, not only did this bring a lot of attention to Daniel, but it also put a lot of things into context. Eventually, people put 2 and 2 together and connected the allegations with a bunch of other very incriminating clips. Examples of these include Daniel pledging to legalize child molestation when he was president, saying he repents for whacking it to pictures of children and Grace Vanderwall, as well as apologizing for having 500 megabytes.
Hey, I think I've critiqued Turkey Tom a couple times while watching this. I definitely have. I'm not meat riding him, but it's like undeniable that a video like this takes work. It might not be his, and I don't know how, like, if he has editors or people who write scripts for him or whatever, but all I know is whoever the fuck, like, work went into making this video. It's not just like a lazy, you know, just slap it together and upload it kind of thing.
Of CP, so on and so forth.
If you became president, would you make pedophilia illegal or legal?
So, it's kind of interesting. That's a very good point. In my opinion, if underage can actually do with
Oh shit.
the consent of parents.
Bro, look at the, you can listen to this fucking Weens heavy breathing as Daniel says that. He's like, I just got a viral video.
If, you know, they do it the right way.
A lot of people had chalked these up to him being a mouthpiece for whatever his deranged followers were telling him to do. But now it seemed as if this was no one's own doing but Daniel's. And even if people were laughing at him, to Daniel, it may not have been a joke at all. In another TikTok from just a little before the incidents, Daniel claims he was spoken to by his parole officer about him potentially going to jail over something he'd done.
Hello, this is Daniel Larson.
Yeah, I know my internet dipped again. I wonder if Norton, like, oh, let me check. I doubt it. Maybe. Oh, it turned back on. Oh, what? No, it didn't. Nothing turned on. Should be fine. Hopefully it'll start going back here soon. It's probably just a little dip. Hopefully. This is not the tab I'm trying to alt to. There we go.
Just got in trouble with my probation officer for not following the probation rules. Unfortunately, there was a miscommunication. He said if it happens anymore, I will go to jail.
Though he never specifies what it was over, people connected this to a period of 3 weeks during which he was absent. Despite giving a bunch of different, conflicting reasons to explain this absence, most likely it was due to his PO catching wind of his first adult movie audition, since, as he himself—
Yeah, I told you guys it would go back up. It was just a dip in my internet. It's gonna happen. Like it's inevitable, y'all. Just don't even bring it up to me. I fixed the issue because y'all are gonna I'm gonna keep tweaking off of it.
Says the people that were put into the Zoom call with him while he was doing it included at least a few children. From this point onwards, the amount of accounts that get created, hacked, or allegedly hacked, and then deleted is simply too great for me to go over each and every one of them. So I'll be focusing more on the general events. On May 11th...
Yeah, I don't... Listen. Pyro, Cynical, from my knowledge, has like some weird inflation fetish, and I've never watched their content, so I don't even want to touch that. I have no opinion on Pyro Cynical. I'm sure he did some crazy shit. Don't know. Don't watch him. Never did.
Anderson goes on another live stream, but this time he's having a meeting with the therapist appointed to work his case. Some interpreted this as a good sign that
My
Daniel was
Wi-Fi
seeking
is
treatment for his
100%
many
working.
issues. This is immediately
I'm about to
shot down by the fact that the entire live stream was recorded without the
I'm about to freak out right now if y'all keep talking about my Wi-Fi.
therapist's knowledge. Not only that, but it's safe to say that the only reason it was being broadcasted in the first place was so that Daniel could show people he was talking to a therapist. To make matters worse, he repeatedly told her he'd gotten 40 million views, which was a blatant lie to make her think that he was famous. In the Daniel Larson story, any sign of improvement is certain to be a mirage. Around this same time was when possibly the most infamous of Daniel's pathologies would become completely unbridled, as he would stop suppressing his extremely unhealthy obsession with Grace VanderWaal and just started being public about it all the time, beginning on May 12th with a seemingly benign, though obviously false declaration that he and Grace had some kind of collab in the works that would be coming out soon. This quickly escalated to him telling random strangers on the street that he is dating her, to him recording multiple
The Roaring Thunder Grace VanderWaal remix.
videos moaning and whispering in a suggestive way, supposedly for Grace, to being broken up with by her, to apologizing for the sexual videos he made about her. I will definitely not go into the details, but even if he was pushed to thinking Grace VanderWaal was dating him by malicious trolls, he certainly went above and beyond the Call of Duty in ways that I refuse to get into the details about. Whenever
Call of Duty reference? Call of Duty reference?
He certainly went above and beyond the Call of Duty in ways that I refuse to get into the details about. Whenever he wasn't doing that, he was doing the exact same thing to the aforementioned Darcy Lynn, Sky Brown, or some combination of them. However, he always reserved a special place for Grace as his primary target of harassment and delusion. Every once in a while,
Bro, let me find out. Let me redraw this AI summary of the chat right now. This is YouTube's auto-generated. Oh, it just went away. It was saying people in the chat are discussing the quality of the stream. I was like, what the fuck?
a post of Grace's on TikTok or Instagram would get Larsoned, meaning Daniel would go on it and comment hundreds of short sentences as if he were having a conversation with her. During one of these bouts of delusion mixed with instigation from his audience, a very distraught Daniel, seemingly because he is without access to his phone, posts to TikTok in absolute despair, asking people to get him information. Based on the things he says during these uploads, he is under the impression that there has been some kind of accident and that the VanderWaal family, who he believes was in contact with him up until this point, is refusing to give him information in regards to what happened to Grace. During the video, he hits himself and threatens to end his own life. Later, on the 4th of July, he uploads a video to YouTube titled "Rest in Peace Dave and Grace VanderWaal," where he mourns their passing, which obviously has not happened, just to be clear. Somehow, he simultaneously believes she took
Daniel's got a long ass neck.
her own life and had a heart attack. But before he does any of that, he admits to and apologizes for sending minors and sending Grace, or whoever he thought was Grace, a picture of his dingaling. He promises to carry on her legacy and repent for the bad choices he's made. In a strange way, this peak delusion of thinking that not only was he dating Grace, but that she'd passed away and asked him to carry on her legacy, managed to make Daniel sound remarkably sober, and even if, just for a moment, truly self-aware. Eventually, he did figure out that Grace hadn't died, and his regular obsessive posting about her resumed instantly, with his headcanon being that they are periodically dating and breaking up. In an even less sensical turn of events, this whole obsession of his eventually did culminate in him getting contacted by the VanderWaal team, namely Grace's mother, Tina VanderWaal, though it wasn't on the best of terms. "Stop saying my daughter's name.
Ooh, I haven't even seen this yet.
Stop saying you are in a relationship with her. You are scaring her and our family. Everything you have said and done has been in your own mind. You need to access some mental health support and stop harassing my daughter. I have contacted the authorities and will continue to press the issue if you don't stop making disturbing videos. Your followers have harassed my daughter long enough. Stop." To which Daniel succinctly replied with the emotionally healthy response of,
I'm gonna
"I
kill
understand.
myself."
I'm ending my life tonight."
he basically said that, saying, bro, this is the end. It's over.
Of course, he
It's
didn't
Jover.
actually
It's
do anything,
Jover, y'all.
but this interaction with Grace's mom would go on to be the base of his online post for quite some time after. He would post multiple videos apologizing to the Vanderwall family and continually addressing the allegations, which he randomly fluctuated between admitting to his misdeeds and pretending they didn't happen at all. Eventually, in an act of what I can only describe as empathy, Tina made a comment on one of his live streams. "God, Daniel, do you think I'm watching your lives? Whoever just contacted you claiming to be me was not me. I don't want you to talk about Grace or our family anymore. I have only replied to you once when you DM'd me a couple of weeks ago. Then I told you to stop saying Grace's name, but clearly you refused to listen. Stop all of this. Everyone communicating with you are trolls, trying to get you to do crazy things. Please stop." Daniel would
Can I make an argument here? If she never would have contacted him in the first place, he would never have this ongoing delusion that, like, because what the trolls ended up just coming back, pretending like they were that Grace that the real Grace that he just texted, and telling Daniel, like, listen, I forgive you. I was wrong before. This is now my real number, and I am the real Tina that you talked to before. I feel like if she never fucking contacted him with her real number, that because it really didn't do much, but like give the trolls more of an out. You know what I mean? To create another character.
reply, "Okay, I understand. I have an important question if you don't mind," but no response would come. Eventually, the Grace posting would dwindle, but never quite die down. His continued campaign on Grace intermittently revives whenever someone takes the time to make a fake account, claiming to be the real Grace, and interact with him again, resulting in oddities such as a video Daniel made claiming she was being raped by her father. One of the most recent examples, from 5 months ago, has him once again apologizing and trying to get back into contact with her, trying to guilt trip her by saying that he has a heart disease from heartbreak, if you can believe that. Every once in a while, Daniel shows signs of considering that the people claiming to be Grace or associated with her in some way are just trolls.
Daniel Larson doesn't need a tweaker arc. He's naturally a tweaker. He was born a tweaker. The tweaker, Daniel didn't choose the tweaker lifestyle. The tweaker lifestyle chose Daniel, folks.
Unfortunately, every time he comes close to realizing it, he shoots it down as soon as he remembers that, to take it seriously, he would have to accept that Grace never wanted anything to do with him, which it seems he's unable to do. Quite the Romeo and Juliet story, if I may say so myself. The same month as the peak of the Grace fiasco happened, July of 2021, Daniel would upload his first completely original song, Roaring Thunder, though it would take
Ooh, shout out, Roaring Thunder, Northern Lights.
a while longer for it to be properly published. 1 month later, in August, Daniel manages to somehow perform it in front of an audience. Even though it was pretty empty, the fact that he actually got to do an in-person concert is very impressive for a guy as troubled as Daniel. Maybe you've heard the saying, for every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. When it comes to Daniel Larson, it's exactly backwards, as every glimmer of hope or wholesomeness is immediately followed by another crushing example of just how demented this guy is. On the same day as the concert, he uploads a 3-minute video of an altercation he was having with one of his caretakers, Jonas. It seems from the video that this fight happened because Jonas was trying to take his phone away for whatever reason, which honestly is highly justifiable considering the stuff Daniel was.
Isn't there a video of Daniel Larson moting Jonas's name? He goes like, "Oh, Jonas," or am I tripping? Is that something I made up in my head?
Since Daniel shows every sign of being extremely addicted to social media, his reaction was to become hysterical and overdramatic, acting as if Jonas was assaulting him, a move he's done multiple times over his career, if you can call it that. 1 month later, Daniel would be formally charged with destruction of private property. Though I obviously will not reveal the location of where this crime occurred, it looks to be just someone's house, and not an establishment or store or something to that effect, meaning it was probably the result of a random fit of rage from Daniel. According to the court documents, he failed to show up to court a total of 4 times, and the case status is still open to this day. This marks the beginning of another era in the Danderson lore.
Damn, bro, got that Avatar haircut.
The Mohawk era, when Daniel gives himself a haircut based on the suggestions.
They gave that boy a fucking arrow down his fucking. They gave that boy an arrow down the back of his head.
of another fake Grace account. His fans discovered that he'd gone to California, and he uploaded a video, which is no longer accessible, explaining that he'd been dropped by his disability services and was homeless in Los Angeles, though the fans would also confirm that was not true based on his surroundings. Soon enough, he'd once again be back in Denver, presumably because his caseworker discovered he'd gone to California by himself and took.
That's what I said. 5'10". I always thought Daniel was a little bit taller than 5'10". Like, I thought he was like lanky. I never thought he was short. Like, I thought he was like tall and skinny. But like 5'10" and 115 pounds, that's like borderline malnourished. You know what I mean?
Took him back. As a consequence of his issues with the disability service that was hosting him up until this point, he gets transferred to St.
5'10" isn't short. 5'10" is average, but I'm saying I always thought that Daniel was like tall, and 5'10" isn't tall.
Francis Mental Hospital in Colorado Springs. Due to the less eventful than average nature of this period.
Oh, all right, take this into consideration, y'all. I'm 5'9", so then it's fine. It's cool. I'm not tall. Don't worry. Like, I'm not a tall guy calling y'all short. Don't get offended.
Very little of it has been archived and preserved. A few highlights that remain are Daniel declaring his hatred for the police, followed by the usual jumping jacks routine. Possibly because his CEO gave him a hard time about him leaving the state, Daniel went through a police hate arc, uploading other videos saying he hates the police, one of them in which
I am not white. Well, I get, like, not fully. But, like, yeah, I'm like a mix of white and Hispanic.
he attempts to twerk while seemingly
There you go. There's some lemur lore for y'all. I think a lot of people have already said that. Like, I've heard people like in my comments tell me like, you sound like you're talking like a slow Mexican, whatever the fuck that means.
having an erection. You could not make this up, truly. Concurrent with these uploads, he also makes the claim that his situation with one of his managers is being monitored by the police with assistance from none other than Mr. Adolf himself. You know, I was really wondering when he'd get brought into this story. There is a very strong tinge of paranoia during this era, with Daniel occasionally saying that Tony Soprano is outside of his house trying to kill him, and that he's being persecuted by, and this is Daniel saying it, not me, Goldberg Shackelstein. To be honest, I don't think Daniel is capable of spelling anti-Semitic, let alone understanding what it means enough to.
All right, there's a lot more. You can probably pull some other things about Daniel than him saying some anti-Semitic stuff, I think.
Actually believe in it. Most likely, this was the work of someone online harassing him into saying these things. Come the beginning of 2022, and we have Daniel claiming that Grace is pregnant with the child of her grandfather, Donald Trump. If that's not enough of a bombastic revelation for you, he also reveals that she has been receiving death threats from Joe Biden, and that she will be taking shelter in his city in January. Though this sounds extremely foreboding, nothing actually happened, as you can imagine. One extremely off-putting thing about this period is that Daniel was actually given his own apartment to live in, where he would be checked in on by a handler 3 times a week. Whoever set this up for him definitely did not take into account how much of a danger he is to himself and others, since within a few short months of his moving, he posted a
Daniel Larson just chilling in a bathroom. Imagine, like, you're taking a shit, right? You're in a fucking Red Lobster. You know, you just got finished eating a fat steak. You're like, oh shit, I'm gonna go dump this out in the bathroom right now. So you walk into the bathroom and you fucking open the stall. And there's just this other, you know, you're like chilling. You're about halfway through your shit. And you fucking hear like, Grace. You know, you fucking knock on the stall a couple times. Are you okay? Are you okay? And you don't get any response. And then this guy pops out. What are y'all doing? Y'all calling the police? Are y'all tackling him? What are y'all doing?
He is to himself and others, since within a few short months of his moving, he posted a video showing that he'd broken his television and put holes in his walls. According to him, he did this under threat, saying that this is what happens when he's told what to do. When this video was relayed onto his subreddit, an account called Lootbox Productions made a post saying, someone is spamming him telling him to post a bunch of videos with threats. Whoever it is, you need to stop. He is now at risk of losing housing. If you are trolling him, you are a disgusting human being. A little while later, the same account would return with an original post to the behind the scenes of Daniel's current circumstances. One of the current managers made a long post titled "Announcement from the Current Team," saying, "Hello Daniel fans, as I am sure you are aware, there is a lot of speculation
Daniel fans, come on.
on his current management. To start off, we don't support the idea of managers, which is why we don't
Men don't talk in stalls. I've never talked to a dude in the stall ever in my life. If a guy tried to talk to me while I was taking a shit, I'd probably like get super angry. Like I'd get really mad. I'd be like, why are you talking to me right now, dude? I'm using the bathroom. What are you, fucking weird?
refer to ourselves as that. We don't tell Daniel what to do or post, and we don't get any financial benefit from him like music royalties. The only reason we do what we do is that if it wasn't us talking to Daniel on a daily basis, some 14-year-old troll would be. They could make Daniel send them all his money and tell him to go live naked saying the N-word. If you've been paying attention to him recently, you would notice that he doesn't go naked on live, say slurs, post racist stuff, etc.
For real, this guy started off this whole serious thing with like, "What's up, Daniel Larson fanatics? Daniel Larson is a racist."
Because we are guiding him on the right path while keeping trolls away from him. He does say a few interesting things here and there on his own, but we don't tell him what to say or do. We give him advice to point him in the right direction, but Daniel has power over himself. As for the financial stuff, we don't control any of his existing financial accounts, such as Cash App or bank accounts. We created one Cash App as a way to allow fans to donate money that would actually benefit him. He doesn't have the best spending habits and either invest money into stocks with poor financial knowledge.
Bro, this guy was trying to be some kind of regular for Daniel. Which manager was this? I don't think he ever showed who exactly made this post. I don't think it was ever shown. But this is like kind of crazy.
Gambles it away at Blackhawk or spends it on expensive food such as a $20 burger at an upscale restaurant. With the Cash App that we created, donations will still go to Daniel, but they will be going towards his basic needs first. He gets sent that money to pay for meals, transportation, and any other expenses that are worthy. We make no profits, and the only time that money leaves that account is when it's going to Daniel. Our team is not a bunch of 14-year-olds.
This is next level weird shit.
Who want to use money. Most of us are in our 20s and are only doing this because we care about Daniel's well-being. Unfortunately, his support systems such as SSI, his case manager services, and family and friends around him do not suit his situation very well, which is pretty obvious by the fact that he is homeless and can't afford food. We are in contact with his case manager and a close family friend, and they are aware of what we are doing. Our end goal is to put Daniel in a position where he doesn't have to worry about where the money for his next meal is from. Utilize better spending habits, use critical thinking to tell trolls apart from the good people, ensure that he gets a roof over his head, and his safety as the most important things. Because trolls could and have convinced him into harming himself.
Bro, Turkey Tom has some crazy ass background music. This is like, like this is serious shit right here.
In order to meet those goals, we do plan on helping Daniel establish some more diverse ways of making money, such as possibly setting up a merchandise store, other donation apps, stable investments, etc. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Bro, I'm so like, I can't believe, bro. I'm so fucking like ADHD'd out that I'm focusing on this background music. I'm not even paying attention to what this guy's saying. Well, I already know, like I get the gist of it. He's trying to like fucking wrangle Larson and like actually create some kind of life for him, which is like, why would you try to do that? But anyway,
Ask them. Here, they make reference to Daniel saying the N-word, which I've neglected to mention up until this point. Though there are a multitude of cases of Daniel being manipulated by trolls into doing things he shouldn't, his extensive use of the N-word seems to come from his own volition, since during the Mohawk era, when someone tries the age-old technique of first name Nick, last name Gurr on him, he points it out and says he won't
oh, this is a funny ass video. He's like, oh, you think you're gonna get me to say that? And then he says it right after.
fall for it. proceeding to boldly say it anyway, a la Terry Davis. Regardless of this little caveat, not only did the post seem truthful, but the general reaction to it was extremely positive, as at this point, people have developed a positive parasocial relationship with Daniel. Actually,
No, I admit it. When I'm not like, cause I'm pretty sober right now. When I don't smoke weed, like I'm like I can be pretty energetic compared to like y'all normally see me. It's super early in the morning, so I'm like haven't really gotten that high at all. I'm like just chilling, y'all.
wishing him to succeed, whatever that word means at this point. The empathy reached to a boiling point when people discovered that Daniel had indeed lost housing because of his antics, as more videos of the holes in his walls surfaced. Parallel to all of this cacophony of events, Daniel sends a message to Quandale Dingle.
This is a message to Quandale Dingle.
Oh hell yeah.
Please stop messaging me.
Oh, there goes a message from Quandale.
Go to hell.
I'm honestly unsure of what Mr. Dingle did to warrant this kind of treatment, but I'm sure he deserved it, as Daniel is known for his fairness. A while after the dust settles, Daniel is charged yet again with a crime.
Oh, this is classic Turkey Tom music. He uses this in like every video.
This time, dine and dashing a Hard Rock Cafe, a case which is still open to this day, probably for the same reasons as the last one. Apparently, this is—
Oh, actually, you're right. It was the morning when I started. Now it's like 12 here.
just one of many cases of Daniel doing this, either showing the restaurant's tab on livestream in hopes of someone paying for it, or promising that Bob Proctor would pay for it. Most restaurants, in a mix of generosity and pity, took notice that Daniel wasn't exactly a normal person, and preferred to let him off without a criminal charge, instead just banning him from the premises permanently. On the 15th of May, after the brief period of Daniel voluntarily becoming homeless, something unprecedented occurs. He decided to run the Denver Colfax Marathon, with actual video of him doing it, and he finished second to last because he jogged the whole way through while live streaming. It's good to know he at least remained active during his homelessness. In an old Twitter account of his, he'd already claimed to have won in Special Olympics swimming, so him being minimally athletic isn't a complete surprise. Just a week later, Daniel posted a video of an altercation of his with an unknown man. In the video, we learn that Danderson was trespassing on his private property, sitting around in his patio and lit. When the man becomes confrontational, our most eloquent and diplomatic Mr. President ranges from being
Yeah, this guy roasts the fuck out of Larson.
completely silent and uncooperative to calling
I remember in the video, he goes, I don't even know if you're a guy or a girl.
this guy the N-word. Does it get any better than that? During his time as a homeless raving madman, Daniel used his case manager at the time, Andrew, as the scapegoat for all of his problems. This included pretending to have entered a coma in order to get sympathy from people online over his disagreements with Andrew, accusing him of stealing over $3,000 from Daniel's teeming music career, and threatening to initiate a lawsuit against him and other managers, just to name a few. Meanwhile, Daniel speaks at a Roe v. Wade reversal protest because they made the terrible mistake of making it an open mic. Over the few minutes his speech lasted, he commented on the times he got naked online and his obsession with Grace VanderWaal. Having realized their major screw-up, an organizer stepped in and stopped Daniel from going into details about his career as a professional adult film actor. This speech, though brief, resulted in some pretty golden quotes, such as, "Because of my autism, my grandmother passed away of cancer." If you are wondering where Daniel stands on the issue,
Bro, y'all gotta chill out with the internet shit. It cut out for like two seconds, bro. It's coming back up. I'm watching it. I'm watching it come back up. Y'all chill. Like, y'all chill, bro. I told y'all, you're gonna make me tweak. I haven't even smoked my fucking weed yet. Y'all know I'm antsy right now. And y'all are telling me about my internet and shit. Chill, bro.
issue of abortion, which you should be, considering he is the president of the United States as we speak. His honest opinion is, thank you for your support. Around the same time, Daniel did a video and a live stream with TikToker and YouTuber Brinks, which brought a significant—
Let me make y'all feel better. I'm telling you right now, I fixed the issue, y'all. It was the VPN. If my internet cuts out from now on, it's only gonna be for like a couple seconds because my provider is kind of ass. But when it works, it works. It will cut out a few times, but y'all just bear with me and you'll be cool.
significant amount of attention to Daniel's story. Despite Brinks' best efforts, in one of the live streams, The Danderson we all know, and not exactly love, leaks through as it appears Daniel asks for a one-night stand with a young woman of indeterminate age. Believe it or not, the story pretty much only worsens from here on out. In June, Daniel announces that Bob, who was secretly financing Daniel's entire operation, housing, and music career up until this point, would no longer be able to afford it.
The fuck is an invalid packet? I don't even know what the fuck that is, dog.
Few days become very chaotic and effectively untraceable, as most of Daniel's next moves would take place in Discord servers and a new TikTok account which is now deleted. One concrete thing that did come out of this brief time was Daniel's second, and last to this date, studio recorded song called Something More, which he asked Papa Gut, who had been keeping up and commenting on Daniel's career so far, to review, though the TikTok in which he did this is unfortunately gone. With his housing still up in the air, Daniel announces that his court cases have been merged into one, and that he has to be psychologically evaluated in order for him to avoid a prison sentence of any kind. He follows this up with more information. His case manager, Andrew, was fired, and that Daniel would be returning to his previous case manager, Reva, who, according to him, was even worse. In 2 deleted TikToks on the 13th of July, he bowls and plays mini golf with Brink, and announces he will move from Denver to New York in a few months. About 1 week later, a new video surfaces of Daniel sticking a toothbrush in his
Hey, the toothbrush incident.
anus and brushing his teeth with it. Then he goes to Hooters with Brink and breaks a pair of headphones that he bought with $400, acquired through Twitch donations. In another upload, which is still up on TikTok as of the writing of this video, though probably not for very long if we've learned anything about Daniel, he once again claims he is homeless, and this time in an even worse way, as his phone is broken and he can't text or call anyone. It's unknown how this video was even uploaded. He somehow got access to the internet again and posts to TikTok saying he's been diagnosed with trench foot. Ah, yes, trench foot. The condition soldiers from the First World War got.
Dog, I have no money for Wi-Fi after weed, it seems. I have money. I have a lot. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I have enough.
From spending months walking around in subterranean mud, Daniel has that. A while passes, and Daniel is seen live streaming while gambling at a casino. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason for this man being let into a casino. How does he even have money to gamble? He's literally homeless. It seems as if things were coming to a head, and they were getting really intense and dangerous for Daniel. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, even the best of stories have to come to an end. On December 10th, 2022, Daniel went live on TikTok while he spoke to Bob Proctor.
I do, but I don't. I'm like a medical. I got like a medical card, or not a medical card, but a medical recommendation, meaning that I get ID'd, but I can still go in even though I'm under 21 because I have that medical recommendation. If like honestly, I'm not trying to promote this, but just go online and look up like medical recommendations, and it's pretty easy to get one.
In his car, and they were definitely having an altercation of some sort, though what it was over is hard to understand clearly, as Daniel is screaming that the motel was trying to kill him. In the clips we have of it, Daniel is hitting himself as he is known to do, while accusing Bob of hitting him and breaking his arm as Bob begged him to leave his car. However, after the end of the livestream, Daniel then hits Bob, who proceeds to call the police on him. People on his subreddit, even his diehard fans, were finding it very hard to sympathize with him after this, as Bob was one of the few people who had never done Daniel wrong. And here we clearly saw Daniel gaslighting and terrorizing this innocent old man. Immediately following the incident, Bob buys Daniel a ticket to California, presumably due to the 5150 laws in the state. During his time in California, he is cited at a strip club. Ox, the person who is managing Daniel's online presence, decides Daniel is unhelpable and does his best to prevent Daniel from posting to any kind of social media. Though there are still new happenings in the Larson-verse pretty much on the daily, people have largely given up.
I think I just answered that question, Fire Entertainment. I have a medical recommendation. Dog.
Up on the notion that something will redeem him. It certainly does not help him that, to this day, there are new examples coming out of Daniel doing things that range from creepy.
Now, the medical recommendation is for weed, not guns. It's not, what? It's for weed, dog.
to outright disturbing and illegal to minors online. How this story will end, only time will tell. Hopefully, he does get put in
Are
some
you
institution
brown enough to
permanently,
smoke weed?
as
That's
it seems he
funny. I
won't
like
be doing
that.
any of us or himself any good on the outside. I've been Turkey Tom. This has been the story of Daniel Larson, and until next time.
And until next time, let's look at the Reddit. It's Reddit time, boys. Whoop whoop. It's Reddit time. Let's see what we got. Cyrax. A monster emerges from the shadows. Bro, this is honestly really fucking creepy. Here's the classic. The boom! Fucking snot flying out of his nose, spittle flying out of his mouth.
Till the day you fucking go!
Amazing.
Bomb you! Bomb you! Bomb you! Bomb you! Kill you! Kill you! Kill you! Call the feds on me, you fucking liar!
Did he use...
Till the kill you!
I've always wondered this. Is he using like minor as like a... as like an insult?
Fucking liar!
Is that what he says? You fucking minor?
Fucking liar!
The fuck? What was that all about? I never really caught that.
I sent the message to...
Oops, I don't know what I just did. Got me clicking on shit.
the
Here we
fucking feds! If you fucking don't listen to me, I will fucking kill you too! Murder! Bomb you!
This action will have consequences. That's funny. Some kid next to Daniel. Or is this a kid? I don't even know.
I sent the message
Can't
to
really
the
tell.
fucking feds!
I think that's a little
If you
kid.
fucking don't listen to me, I will fuck...
Why is this on? Why is this posted? Why is this little kid with Daniel Larson posted? Will Daniel's trial be streamed? Why is this here? That's definitely a child. Is this like just some classic picture? I don't want to. I don't think the Reddit should be sharing around pictures of Daniel Larson with children. I think the only video we need is that proof of him like pinning the girl, and even then, I really don't like watching that video.
Grace, Vanderwall, I need your help. Message me immediately. I'm in danger.
Message me immediately.
Tony Soprano.
Rest in peace, Danny. You won't be missed.
Tony Soprano. I'm inside right now because Tony Soprano is outside.
Oh, he's saying liar. Okay, I guess my mind just kind of like... I was like, okay, so he's Daniel. He's probably talking about a minor.
My house getting ready to shoot a bunch of armor at me.
Clark was like detained or questioned. And or questioned. We're waiting for more information to come out on that.
Oh, shoot.
But they definitely, like, the cops came. The FBI came to his job.
Right outside. He's right outside. I'm scared. Mommy. Mommy. Tata. Sister.
What's this guy on about?
God. Help me, God.
He's
Help me,
yapping.
God. I'm gonna die here.
Hold on, I gotta let my cat out. Alright. See what we got here.
Bomb you! Bomb you!
The fuck is my Reddit loading for? The fuck?
Bomb you!
Oh, my whole internet's.
Bomb you!
That was weird. My shit just dipped for a second.
Kill you! Kill you! Kill you! Call the feds on me, you fucking liar!
It'll go back up in a second.
I wanna turn.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the comments. Oh, it's already went back up. It's already went back up, but let me wait for y'all to catch up. So y'all can start telling me how my Wi-Fi just cut out for a second. Did it just lag or did it cut out? I honestly have no idea.
I wanna turn the whole thing upside down.
Anyway, this. I love that song, bro. We should listen to that. Are y'all down? Oh shit, they shut down the server. Is the server down? I got kicked out yesterday because of the whole thing. If the server is still up, please tell me. If not, all the best to everyone. This is 9 hours ago. Friend, if you were, I wouldn't want to be near a Larson server right now. If I were you, I wouldn't want to be near a Larson server right now. Could the FBI visit me in Europe? Dan would help me. He reposted my photo on his TikTok account and community tab on YouTube. I'm famous as well and also engaged to Tina. Huh. Nice little troll guy. Yeah, it was okay, so it was just a little bit of lag. Nice. Nice. Who the fuck is this? Is Jayoma the only one who can save Danny Boy? Who's like some kind of attorney or
This
who's
is
this guy?
documented proof.
Somebody fill me in.
This is documented proof that I gave consent for the FBI and Daniel McDougall
Ain't no way.
to look at my devices.
Hello, Moto.
Ain't no way.
This is documented proof that I gave consent for the FBI and Daniel McDougall to look at my devices.
Hello, Moto.
Bro, that's crazy.
Clark, my entertainment manager.
Did Daniel McDougall trick Clark into building the case against himself? So I guess more shit has came out. See, I haven't checked their Reddit yet, y'all. This is fresh.
Clark, my entertainment manager, is now friends with Daniel McDougall, the Secret Service agent.
Let me make sure y'all can hear this. I want to make sure y'all can hear this. So I'm going to turn it up for y'all and replay it.
Clark, my entertainment manager, is now friends with Daniel McDougall, the Secret Service agent. Clark, my entertainment...
Oh, just replays. All right. See, that's why I don't like, bro. I don't like having that.
Nigga, the cops outside.
That's it. Now we got a fucking copyright strike.
Do I look nice? Or do I look like a lizard who just came out of a shooting rabbit hole? Either way, looks like I don't have a future.
What's a lizard coming out of a shooting rabbit hole? Wait, what?
Nice? Or do I look like a lizard who just came out of a shooting rabbit hole?
A lizard who just came out of a shooting rabbit hole. Huh.
Either way, looks like I don't have a future.
Ah, they fucking made Jeffrey Epstein look like a Larson. How's about that? Newsflash, Daniel won't have fun in prison? May God have mercy on his pitiful soul. He's either going to be someone's bitch or he may even be outed as a pedo. No shit, Sherlock. Newsflash, somebody going to jail isn't going to have a good time. No shit. The fuck? What kind of post is that? Management here have been a target for, okay, yeah, we seen this yesterday. The greatest meltdown of all time. Or of all. With the feds now coming for Clark, the final foundation of Daniel's delusion is now gone. At some point, Daniel is going to be overwhelmed. His public is going to overwhelm his public defender with his insistence about his marriage to Grace. He already has. We've seen in the jail call. That Jacob and fuck-ass Bob have been plotting against him, and the federal government has become his enemy. If the feds are showing up for Clark, then they have all the evidence they need to prove what he's been involved in and how. This is evidence Daniel's attorney will likely gain access to and force Daniel to confront. The greatest Daniel meltdown of all is coming. The moment he realizes that all of his delusions were just Clark fucking with him and that it's his best chance to save himself by having to admit it in court. It's a damn shame that we're not going to be there when it all hits home. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Like, he is going to be faced with the most evidence he has in his entire reality, that his entire reality is false. Yeah, it would be cool if they fucking live stream that. I'd watch it. I'd watch it on stream. So that's fucking Daniel Larson right now. Anybody have any suggestions? Before I just move on to looking at random Daniel Larson content? They sadly don't stream federal trials. Yeah, that sucks. You guys want to watch Cyrax? Look at the memes, please. Tony Chase. Try harder, LMAO. On God. Moist. I don't know what that's referencing, but people want to see Cyrax. Well, let me just look up N-word boy. Because I want to do... I forgot the word, but they get it. Oh, there's a premiere right now? Cyrax live on YouTube.
HQ. Everybody at the YouTube HQ is already aware of what you're doing. They are very aware. One call from me, one letter from me to them, one anything from me to them, and you're done.
The fuck is this guy wearing on his neck? Is this like his own little Chris Chan medallion?
Done.
His own little Sonic 2 medallion?
You and all the troll community will be shut down. So, I mean, it's really up to you, N-word boy. Do you really want to run the risk of being a dumbass and continue to bully me? Or do you want to make it easy on yourself and explain?
Bro, he's got 2 different lotions. For what? One's for... I don't even want to think about it, bro. Never mind.
Why you refuse to let me live my life. Your call.
Oh, did we get it? We got it at the tail end or what? Well, that sucks. But we can watch it from the beginning if I refresh, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Why? YouTube.
Many questions still swirling about why these clown encounters are sweeping.
YouTube, why? Why? I just want to watch this like a normal video, please. And thank you. Super annoying. Shouldn't be that hard. Like whatever. Fuck it.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna keep this short, sweet, and to the point. N-word boy, you need to fuck off, dude. You have been bullied.
Oh, this is about N-word boy specifically. N-word boy, you should have read the title, of course, but I didn't. N-word boy, you need to stop. This was yesterday. Or this was today, 5/4/2024.
Me for several fucking years now, and you need to cut the shit. See, it don't fucking matter what I did. You're just a little fucking bitch that can't let go of the past. 'Cause you're scared. You're scared to let go of the past. All the rest of us are moving on. Marty's moving on, and everyone else is too. But you're hanging on to the past like a fucking bitch. You're hanging on because you know that you ain't got no life.
What do y'all think he's got in there?
Well, I'm telling you right now, N-word boy, you keep harassing my motherfucking family.
You think he's got like some of Sally's cheesed up titty milk up in there?
We are gonna have fucking problems. You need to stop sending motherfuckers to my goddamn house, bitch. Like I said, boy, if you got a problem with me, take it up with me. Leave my friends and my family the fuck out of your garbage.
Shit's way too loud. Sorry, y'all. There we go. Should be better.
And that goes for anybody that wants to sit there and harass me or my family or my friends.
I think it's the piss cup. He's just like, he pisses in it and then he drinks it, and then like it's kind of like a cycle.
If you have a fucking problem with me, take it up with me and leave my goddamn friends and family the fuck out of it. They got nothing to do with it. You got a problem with me, motherfucker? Come over here and bring it up with me, bitch. Come on my fucking stream and take it up with me. I'll even make a panel for your punk ass. Cause N-word boy, I am sick of your fucking shit. You need to grow up. You're always telling me, oh.
Bro, for real? Cyrax telling somebody else that they need to grow up? Look at where you are in life, dude. You have no job. You never had any career. You're living off your elderly grandma. You're psycho, dude. If you think that you're any more mature than an average person, right? Like literally. The standards are low when it comes to Cyrax. The bar is low.
Oh, get off the internet. No. How about you get off the internet, you stupid fucking loser? All you're doing is running around and fucking bullying people, bro. That's all you're doing. You're running around and picking on people because you're a fucking bitch. You're running around and bullying people because you were probably bullied yourself as a kid. And if that is the case, I'm sorry. But you need to grow the fuck up, little man. Everybody else is moving on except you. And I do mean everybody else is moving on. So why can't you move on, motherfucker? You need to grow up and let the past go, dude.
The fuck is a Boglum backup or Baglogs cringe? What is a Boglum backup? Is that like another channel?
You need to grow the fuck up. I am sick of your fucking garbage. You need to fuck off and get a life. Stop bullying people. Stop attacking people. How about you do what you're always telling me to do? Get a fucking job. Because N-word boy, you are a piece of fucking shit. And you and I both know the only reason why you shut down my channel is because I exposed you. And I told the truth. That's the only reason why you don't want me saying anything.
Bro, that's you. You're the one who doesn't want anybody saying shit about you because you've been caught numerous times doing stupid shit. You're the one who is fucking false flagging people's videos constantly, trying to get their channels taken down. No one is censoring you, Cyrax. No one wants you to stop saying shit. They want you to stop lying. You just lie all the time. You're a fucking liar, dude.
Because you know you're in the wrong, dude. I am sick of your fucking antics. You need to grow the fuck up and get a fucking life. Yeah, well, you know what, heretic? I am sick of sitting here being quiet. I can't let this go, and I will not let it go.
I feel like I recognize that name, Heretic. Heard that before.
Yeah, somebody needs to stand up for people like myself. Well, guess what, N-word boy? I'm that motherfucker that's gonna come after you and make sure you don't do this anymore. You need to fucking cut the bullshit. And now, before I fucking make you. You might not think I can, but trust me, I can, motherfucker. I have my ways. You're always over here attacking me, attacking my friends, attacking my family. For what? Oh, so you can get 15 seconds of fame? Nigga, fuck you, bro.
Don't say that N-word on my live stream. What the fuck do you think this is, dude?
You ain't shit. You will never be anything except a loser. You wanna know why? Because all you
Y'all want to catch up with Jupiter after this? We can catch up with Jupiter after this.
do is sit there on the fucking internet like a little bitch and bully people. That's all you do, because you're a sick fucking piece of shit. And you clearly need fucking help.
Well, obviously, Cyrax, he's been saying the N-word. He says the N-word with the soft. He says the N-word hard. He says the N-word in all varieties. Cyrax is a racist. He's not just saying it because it's not even to the point where he's saying it because it sounds cool. He's just saying it because he thinks it's an insult.
I'm sick of motherfucking little bitches like you running around, talking shit, acting all big and bad behind the camera, but in real life, you ain't about that life, son. You ain't about being hard. Being a bully on the internet.
You ain't a dude. You got punked. You got your ass beat in the streets. You're not about being hard, Cyrax. You sit in your room on your fucking camera all day and talk to your fans that don't exist. Everyone hates you. Even the people that you think like you are just there because they fucking hate you and they want to get more shit out of you. Or either that or they want clout.
Internet don't make you hard. Acting like a tough guy like you're acting don't make you fucking hard. That don't make you a fucking man. That makes you a bitch. That makes you a fucking pussy, bro. Only pussies bully people. Which is exactly what you are. An internet bully that don't do shit with his life except sit in his mom's basement.
I've already made merch on Daniel Larson. Daniel Larson is my cow to milk at this point. I think it's been established that like I mean he's gone, right? There's nothing that Daniel can do. But yeah, I know that. I don't show my face like that. I'm pretty tight knit when it comes to showing myself on social media.
Typing away on a keyboard like a fucking faggot. Because that's all you are. You're a pussy. You're a bitch-made little scumbag. You don't want people to know the truth. That's the real reason why you shut my channel down. Well, guess what? I am going to continue to expose you again and again and again. I am going to continue to copyright strike you. I am going to continue to attack your friends that come after me. I am going to continue to call your bitch ass out. I am going to continue to come after you. Why, you might ask? Because all you do is bully people, and I'm the voice for people like myself. I'm the voice for Christian. I'm the voice for White Bowser.
What are you fucking saying? Why would you fucking say that at all in any context? You're the fucking pedophile savior? What a fucking idiot. Why would you say that? Why would you make yourself even more of a target than you already are? If you want people to leave you alone, why the fuck would you say that? You fucking idiot.
I'm the voice for Daniel Larson. I'm the voice for the motherfuckers that you push aside. I'm the voice for those motherfuckers that you fucking bully. And if you don't like that, sit and rotate, you stupid fuck. Because all you do is hide like a coward. You hide like a fucking bitch.
Says the guy.
And you know what's funny?
Says the guy sitting in his room in the dark, in his house, constantly recording these videos. I mean, come on. It's like every statement he says is like, you can be flipped right back on him tenfold.
You use that pedophile excuse all so you can get away with bullying people. Because you're a psychotic fucking sick fucking weirdo. And you need fucking help, dude. So, N-word boy. I invite you to make a panel. Or I can make the panel.
That little fucking neck scratch.
But N-word boy, I'm calling you out on your shit, dude.
He had to take a second to do a quick tweaker scratch.
I am calling you the fuck out, N-word boy. And I'm not joking. I want you on fucking panel. I don't want you hiding your goddamn voice. And don't think you're gonna pull any slick shit either, man.
He's thinking about what he did last night with that bottle of fucking lotion. Those 2 bottles of lotion.
I'm calling you the fuck out. I want you on panel. Whether it's on my channel or yours, I don't care which. If you want to make the panel, by all means, go ahead. If you want me to make it, I'll do it. But I'm telling you right now, N-word boy, I am going to expose you and make you look like shit in front of your friends.
Bro, that's happened to him numerous times. You've been you fucking cry constantly about, oh, I lost this friend, I lost that friend because people called me a pedophile on the internet, and no one's getting exposed but you.
Because you fucking deserve it. You don't deserve nice shit. Matter of fact, you don't even deserve a channel. So why don't you hand your channel over to me? Because we all know that all that content.
Homie had to take a quick pit sniff. He's like, is Sally cooking something with onions or is that me?
We all know that all that content they have on there is about me. So why don't you hand your channel over to me? Or I could just have my friends simply take it from you.
How? That's my question. How are you gonna take somebody else's channel? The fuck does that mean? Forcefully? Because I know you're not going. I know you're not doing that. I know you're not going to his house and like asking for his password and like threatening him for it. So how are you gonna get it exactly? You got like hacker friends, like, or are you just spitting bullshit?
And I don't mean by hacking either.
Okay, so he's answering my question. So how?
But N-word boy, no one fucking likes you because of what you do. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Bro, homie just glitched out for a second. Was that on my end or is that the
Fucking
video?
piece of shit internet bully.
For some reason,
and
like,
I will continue to call you
his forehead elongated for a second.
out and attack you. Because that's what you do to me. Every fucking day you sit there and you attack me for no reason. That's all you do. You sit there and attack me over and over and over and talk all this shit. But yet, whenever you talk big and bad, you never back it up. You never back up showing up here. Not one.
His YouTube informant. Oh, what a fucking little... Bro, this guy... Listen, man. If anybody's supporting Cyrax, they either have mental issues or, like, they want clout. That's it. Like, that's it. There's nobody's actually on Cyrax's side. And if you are, then you're bad. You're a bad person. It's that simple.
Once have you ever
Thank you for the
showed
$2,
up here to face me like a
Sunshine.
man? You've always hid like a bitch and then ran. At least Marty showed up.
Why Cyrax on Daniel Larson update? Because I finished the Daniel Larson stuff already. And I'm still going. So I wanted to look at Cyrax.
Hell, Marty's more of a man than you are.
Bro, oh my god. You nasty fucker. Why would you do that on screen? Like, why would you do that while the camera's facing you and recording you? You nasty fucker. Think about what he does when the camera's off.
Because at least Marty showed up to face me. But you hide like a fucking punk ass bitch. Because that's all you are, you fucking coward.
I'm going to give you a fair warning, Timothy. Like, to be honest with you, a lot of the beginning, like, I'd say a good, like, 30 minutes of the beginning is really, it's almost unwatchable. Because I had my VPN on, and it was messing with my internet. But after that, I did get into some good Larson content. So, I guess just, like, skip 30 minutes in, and you should be cool.
You're not a man. You're a fucking coward. And that's all you're ever going to be known as. N-word boy the coward. Because that's all you are. You're a fucking punk. You're a punk ass fucking coward that ain't got shit going for him. So what do? You proceed to attack people like me. Why? Are you scared of me? Do you fear my success?
There is no success. No one fears your success. They just want you to leave the internet. It's not a fear thing. It's it's a principle. It's like the principle of the matter, dude. You do so much shit on the internet and you get so many eyes on you and you keep consistently doing these things, people are going to want you off the internet. It's not something where like there's police that are policing the internet. It's mostly self-controlled, right? Other than like social media companies having access to their users and such, you know what I mean? But like most of the time how the internet works is it's people like themselves that are talking about, you know, they're like trying to get, you know, if you do something bad, people are going to try to get your channel taken down. It's just how it works.
Like, why can't you grow?
Bro, what was that? Like, it's like you had an aneurysm for a second.
Like, why can't you grow the fuck up, dude? Why can't you grow up and get a fucking life? Go do something else other than sitting here and fucking bully people all day, man. Because I'm telling you right now, N-word boy, if you don't stop, I am going to make you stop. And I will work with YouTube to bring you down. If I need to resort to getting a hold of a YouTube staff member, which I am able to do, I will do it if I have to.
Bro, the people that you're talking to, aren't YouTube staff members. I'm telling you that right now because I have access to creator support. Everyone does. And the first people that you talk to are never YouTube specialists. They never, no matter who you are. I mean, unless you're like a big creator and you have like an actual YouTube rep, then you're talking to like some dude in in an office somewhere. Some guy in an office somewhere who hates his job and he has like a set list of scripts that he, if he runs into this problem, he'll tell you this. If he runs into that problem, he'll tell you that. He'll change your name, your username, whatever, and he'll give it to you. It's not real. Like, you know that, right? Like, these people, they're just going to tell you, like, oh, well, here's a section in creator support that will help you. And then you move on. No one's going to get anybody's channel taken down. You're dumb.
So I'm giving you 3 choices. Either make a pin on your channel and I'll come over there, or I can make one on mine, either one, or you can get off the internet and get a job and stop doing your shit, or I could just simply go to the YouTube staff members that I have contact with and show them what you're doing and get you shut down. Because you don't understand, N-word boy, what you're doing is illegal. You steal my music, you openly admit to theft, you commit copyright infringement, you lie on a legal document, which...
These videos that you're making aren't anything... Listen, all the shit that you make isn't really yours anyway, music-wise, right? But let's get away from that. Let's not even talk about the music shit. The videos that you're producing are literally just you talking about these people. It's you referencing people like N-word boy. It's you referencing people like William Glory Hole. It's you continuing to talk about these people constantly in your videos, and then you get angry when they upload it to their own channel. It doesn't make much sense. This video is literally you, the whole video, talking about N-word boy. Most of it is like most of your content is just that at this point. You don't make anything, you just talk. So people archiving it, they aren't stealing shit. No one's stealing shit from you. You're just a fucking idiot.
Is a crime which you can get arrested for. So right now, N-word boy, you're on very thin ice, motherfucker. You're on very thin motherfucking ice, you stupid little fuck. But you don't care, do you? You don't care about breaking the law. You don't give a fuck. Unless the police get involved and make you stop, you don't care, do you? You don't give a fuck. Because you're a punk-ass, psychotic little faggot. And quite honestly...
Oh my god, bro.
I wish you would delete your fucking channel and go the fuck somewhere else. Because assholes like you don't deserve a YouTube channel. Bullies like you don't deserve to be on the internet.
Okay, so when people say that about you, they're bullying, they're harassing. When you say that about somebody else, you're defending yourself. I don't get it. I don't understand. You say stupid shit, and then when people want you off the internet for doing stupid things and saying stupid shit, you get angry and say that they're bullies. But then you go on to do the exact same shit, trying to get their channel banned, trying to get it taken down. It doesn't make sense. You were doing pretty good. Wasn't he on like Rumble or some shit? Like, go back to another platform. Go somewhere else or something. Or like leave the internet entirely would probably be the best case scenario.
You're just mad because I'm growing my army of people that actually support me. But for you to sit there and run your motherfucking mouth like a punk, why you hiding? Why do you hide behind your videos like a bitch? You never show your face. You hide like a coward. You hide behind your posts and your shitty fucking videos and your Odyssey. For what? So you can spread lies that aren't fucking true, nigga? You're a whole ass fucking retard. You're a fucking punk bitch.
Somebody should take that, soundbite it, and then play it over a picture of Cyrax.
Which is exactly what you are. You're a punk, a coward. You never show your face because you're scared. You're a coward, a fraidy cat.
A fraidy cat? Really?
You're afraid to let people see your face because you know once.
You're calling someone regarded, and instead of using the term scaredy cat, you call them a fraidy cat? Come on, dog.
Once they see your face, once they see your real face, then they've got your ass. You hide like a bitch. What up, Demon Gamer? How you doing, man? But if you want the truth, Demon Gamer, N-Word Boy is an internet bully that has been attacking me, my friends, and my family for the last 2.5 years. This man has proceeded to steal my music, attack my friends, attack my family.
Somebody asked,
He
what is he
openly
drinking?
admitted to stealing my music.
My theory is that this is Sally's curdled, cheesed up titty milk that he's drinking. Somebody else said it's piss that he's like slowly cycling through his body. But I mean, you can have your own theories on what it is.
Music. Here's the thing. I can't not acknowledge him. You want to know why? Because I refuse to let him get away with this. I have too much respect for this platform to let that continue to go on. I will not ignore him. I won't.
Y'all want to move on to Jupiter? This is kind of getting boring too. I'm fucking, this guy's just starting to repeat himself. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up on my phone and then I'll just figure it out from there, because it's super hard to search for like TikTok shit on their website. Kind of sucks. God damn. Oh, Shoe Nice is live. Shadow Raven. All right. $42.18. Not 19. 8. Not 16. 18. There you go. Let's see. So this is where like I made this video not too long ago about Jupiter coming back. Pretty wild. And he came back, you know, started posting, doing his usual shit. And then he fucking recently made this post about his pedophile brother. It says, "I love you, brother. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you know that I revere you and idolize you. You deserve credit for your support. This video is to you, my tribute to the brother who has always had my back and protected me when we were kids. Love you, and I'm so happy to hear that you are remarried and happy. See you sometime soon, I hope. Till then, big brother, Corbin, your little brother. Thank you for defending me and protecting my honor. I love you so much, big brother. Call me when you get a chance." So yeah, he's been fucking around with his fake family members. They've been making these fake accounts and just fucking with them, man. Like commenting on his shit, being like, "Oh, hey, brother." I'm pretty sure he's following some of them. But I can't check. TikTok sucks. That's why their app's getting shut down. We have this one. "I'm back, bitches. I'm not going anywhere. Kiss my shiny, white, demi-human ass, haters. To my fans, thank you for standing by me and never letting the hate speech get to you. I thank you all for standing with me from the bottom of my heart." Nice. And most people are actually like commenting, you know, PDF file and such. And I was hoping that his account would be shut down by now, considering that Smokey MCC even made a video on this new account that he had made. So I kind of don't get why TikTok is still letting this happen, especially considering the numerous times he's referenced his sexual acts, trying to say that he apologizes while simultaneously almost directly referencing what he did. So it's like, why is this allowed on the platform, but like other accounts are, I don't get it. Like this shit is promoted, but other, like, you make like a little fucking video on TikTok and you know you get like fucking 5 flags. You know how many times I'm sorry, I've switched tabs on accident. You know how many times I've made a TikTok, right? And just to upload like random shit when I was like younger or a few years ago, right? When TikTok was really popping. And my videos would just instantly get flagged with like either reused content, and it would be like edited, like little edits or something, and it would be like reused content. But this guy, he's just cool. Like the platform's like, whatever, like let people like Daniel Larson and Jupiter chill and they'll be fine. Shit like that just does not make sense to me. At least you didn't tab into porn by accident. I'm smart enough that this is my streaming browser. This is my browser dedicated to streaming. I don't use this for anything private at all. I don't use it for anything. And not even just because of the fact that like I'm trying to hide anything from anybody. It's just because like there's no need to use your personal browser for streaming. It's a stupid idea to begin with. Because not only are you risking like exposing, like you said, like your porn tab or something, but like you're risking doxing yourself and like accidentally, I don't know, clicking on like a social media, like your Facebook or something. You never know, you know what I mean? So I like to have a separate thing for streaming. There's some things that I haven't looked in here that I didn't include in the video. Like this, I guess this is like somebody else's art. Hey everyone, Jupiter. I'm leaving social media and deciding to leave well enough alone. Goodbye. It was quite a run. I had a blast. Goodbye to all my accounts as a man who wants to be left alone. Fare thee well, everyone. This is written so regardedly. No, please come back. We have told you what we really think. This is like PDF file. Jupiter, Shadow Raven, Corbin. He's leaving because he's scared of me. He knows I know pretty much everything about him. Let's go. So it turns out he didn't quit. He came back, obviously, as we can see. I guess this is his mom. Show some respect for the dead. She raised me and loves me. Losing her was the hardest part of my life. This woman was my world. Show me some respect or suffer my wrath and the wrath of my family. Mom, if you're seeing this blasphemy, let them suffer the wrath of God in heaven. I will be taking a break from this app until everything cools down, so this will be my last upload for a bit. Be back in after a long time. Ooh, ominous. After everything I've been through, I'm sick of you all. I don't care anymore. PDF file or not, I am who I am. Your words don't hurt me. I will continue to pray for forgiveness, and I will continue to live with a smile on my face and still continue to show you that I am better than you all, because I live with a single purpose, to make the unknown known and to uncover the truth, and I am brave and will never let anyone hurt me. Jesus, this guy talks like fucking Jupiter talks as if this is all like some big, like, this all means so much. Like his success means so much. Like people watching him means so much. When in reality, no one gives a fuck. Like he doesn't have fans. It's weird how these locals get it in their mind, like, because people are watching me, therefore they're my fans. It doesn't make sense. Like, nobody is directly saying that they're your fan unless they're fucking with you. I'm coming back to hell. I'm coming back and hell will be coming with me. Get ready. I thought he was saying he's going back to hell. You know, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Get ready for retribution. I promise that you will all pay. That is my guarantee from me. You all see that monster I have become because of your... Dude. You became a monster, like, because you're a PDF file, because you have an attraction to children. Like, people didn't make you out, like, this doesn't even make sense. You all see the monster I have become because of your arrogance and hatred and stupid comments. Is he, like, making a reference to this filter transition? If so, that's even... I thought he was making a reference to, like, himself actually being a bad person, but I think he might just be talking about this filter transition, which is also equally as lame. Look at this shit. Goofy ass motherfucker. Too anonymous. Yeah, we watched this on my video. I mean, we can watch my video on Jupiter if some of you missed it, because I think that like it just really didn't get put in the algorithm. And it has like a good, like, it was pretty good. You know, not to toot my own horn, but I thought it came out pretty good. It was pretty detailed. I spent a good amount of time on it. Jupiter won't go away. Jupiter the Hybrid. Everyone in the locale space knows this name by now. Jupiter is one of the most prolific TikTok predators, infamously known for making Discord servers and texting little girls as he snuggles up with his favorite My Little Pony doll. Not too long ago, Jupiter was basically cast off the internet after being called out by just about every locale YouTuber. And if you watched my last video, you would know Jupiter came back just about a month ago, starting a new TikTok account by the name of Shadow Raven. I personally thought, I don't know if y'all can tell, but the audio in this video was bad because I have an interface that if I have any other channel open, it plays this weird like background static. So like this whole, I had to try to fix this audio as much as I could, but either way, it's still watchable, but like you can kind of hear through the background music this like kind of staticky sound. Thought this account would be taken down quick. If y'all hear that, that's what it was. Considering the kind of post he was making, threatening his trolls and talking openly about preying on children. But of course, TikTok is down to protect another predator, and he continues to post. Just last week, he made a few posts, starting off with this threat to Anonymous, posting a long rant, which I'll show y'all now.
Anonymous, there's one thing you don't understand.
The good thing about this video is too, I like AI'd out the background music, so it didn't get copyrighted.
That video was posted so long ago. And to be honest with you, this is coming from me.
So yeah, y'all can actually hear, like, when he, like, if you listen to what the fuck he's saying, most of it is either admissions of guilt or threats to other people.
There were two of us, but that other me went back to his original reality. And yeah, there are multiples of me throughout reality. The multiverse. You have to understand, that video was posted a long time ago. I live to let you know that I'm here. I'm boots on the ground. I'm not gonna let anyone
the Jupiter verse
hurt other people. So Anonymous, let that go. That was posted too many years ago. So drop it. I'm not threatening you. I'm just letting you know.
After this, Jupiter then gets angry and says he's gonna quit, making a long text post that reads, "You all forced me to leave, so I am done. I'm going back to the drawing board and then I will be happy just being left alone. But know this, when you label someone, just make sure you choose a label that you hope doesn't come back to bite you in the ass. Goodbye, I hope you all have a great weekend." Jupiter seemed as though he was finally gone, and everyone was happy. But of course, in true locale fashion, homie had to come back like the cockroach he is, staying gone for just a little over a week before he started posting again. And y'all are gonna shit yourself when you see what he decided to post for his first post back. Just watch.
Thank you, big bro. Thank you for supporting me this far. I love you. You're my big brother. You always were.
So yeah, this is a video that we couldn't see earlier because obviously it has copyrighted music, but before he posted that long text post, this one that we looked at right here, he posted that video where he replies to the comment that was supposedly from his brother. And this is his reply.
We're the best. I hope that you and I can get together sometime and play Mario Kart Double Dash again. Plus, I'm challenging you to, you know, a race on there next time we meet. So, best bring your A game, my friend. Or should I say, bro? Best bring your A game, big brother. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing my A game. You better bring yours. This is a challenge you cannot refuse. I want a rematch in Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube.
Bro, homie's got the same facial hair as like a 40-year-old truck driver. He looks nasty. His hair is greasy as fuck, and he's always shirtless. How is he not ashamed of himself?
Really want a rematch. So, I challenge you. Are you willing to pick up that challenge, big brother? Love you, bro. Hope you have a wonderful evening.
If y'all don't know who he's referring to in this video, Jupiter is talking about his brother Duke, who is a known PDF file, propositioning him to play Mario Kart. Now obviously, everyone knows this is a fake account. I mean, it's got videos reposted that are mocking Corbin for how stupid he is. This guy admits to being a PDF file every other video, but has the balls to come back and act as if he deserves some kind of redemption. He's just like Nova. They get these accounts and start trying to make this facade online that they changed, but you already know behind closed doors, they're just as bad as before. But again, this is the kind of people TikTok supports. After posting the video reacting to his brother's comment, he then makes another long ass text post talking about how much he loves his big brother, writing, "I love you, big brother. I hope you are well, and I hope you know." Yeah, so for some reason, I don't know why, but when I edited this, it cut off, but this was supposed to be this. "That I revere you and idolize you. You deserve credit for your support. This is to you, my tribute to the brother who always had my back and protected me when we were kids. Love you, and I'm so happy to hear that you are remarried and happy. See you sometime soon, I hope. Till then, big brother, Corbin, your little brother. Thank you for defending me and protecting my honor. I love you so much, big brother. Call me when you get a chance." This guy is fucking nuts. I mean, Jupiter is honestly the next Daniel Larson. He may even be worse. Look at how "It's fine, professional Larsonian. The viewers are decreasing. It's all right. It happens. Viewership fluctuates. It'll go up. I'll be live streaming for longer. We'll talk about other stuff and people will jump in and stay. Then they'll leave and then they'll come in and stay. It happens." Easy it is to trick him into thinking he was talking to a family member. And it's not hard to troll him considering that half his family is PDF files. Look at how much support. Speaking of losing the audience, let's move on and start talking about some other stuff. I say disco, you say party. Disco, disco, party, party. We got Daniel Larson on the prison bus.
See? Told you.
I just woke up.
All right.
I just woke up.
Yeah.
I just woke up. I just...
Fuck, I was even watching. And I think it's time to go watch Better Call Saul. That's pretty cool. We already seen this, Cyrax. The Daniel Larson subreddit is like over. It's Jover. A different channel. It's called Daniel Larson Archive, I believe. And I know they uploaded some new stuff. Shout out, by the way. Because they got a lot of good... Prank calling Jupiter the hybrid? Yeah, shout out to the Daniel Larson Archive. If you want a place to get like Daniel Larson content that's not associated with management, this would be the place to be. This would be the place to go, right? It has a lot of good Daniel Larson content, and you also don't gotta support weirdos that yeah, you know, weirdos that are like clout chasing weirdos. So we got like numerous videos that we can choose from here, folks. It's a big list of archived content so far. So I mean, like anything particular y'all see y'all want to look at? I'm thinking the Andrew meltdown. How about that?
Hello everyone, stay tuned for my second video. I'm going to have to announce a serious issue that the court just told me about Andrew. It's not going to be good. but it's going down again. I'm gonna have to. I haven't had to do this ever in my life, so I want this extremely heard, and I want there to be actual riots at this point. I want the fans to go 100% ballistic.
So there he is, threatening to incite violence in some sort of capacity.
Because of the situation, I am actually at this point now in danger because of Andrew. Andrew has now put my career and my life at harm. And so I'm going to have to take this completely to trial. I will put in the next video what's going on. But basically
Yeah, I think we should look at the fart spray incident next. Geez, Daniel Larson, look at how much of a tweaker SpongeBob he looks like right now. He's got the blue SpongeBob eyes, the buck teeth. He's got the, you know, the nose, the classic SpongeBob nose, you know what I mean? Hold on, let me show y'all. So I don't think people understand how much he kind of does look like SpongeBob. Blue eyes, buck teeth, big nose. Blue eyes, buck teeth, big nose.
my family is freaking out right now. They're just telling me to go on the run, is what they're saying. So, I don't know if that's the best option, but Andrew is also telling me to just continue to wait until they get the housing. He's like saying if I do anything, it's gonna screw up the entire housing process, and I could lose housing completely. But yeah, I will try to give updates on this all day long. This is probably, you know what? Fuck this. This is actually a life-threatening emergency right now.
Oh shit.
I will explain in my second video.
Someone call Bob.
I just called
Someone called Grace and tell her that a celebrity is in the hospital.
Andrew, and I'm still having a hard time getting a hold of him. Everyone else is telling me that he might be on vacation. I'm going to need Grace Vanderwall and her entire management to be watching this and reach out to me ASAP. The reason why those two warrants are out, the reason why is because Andrew basically told me to wait and not go to court, not continue with any of the court stuff until I talk with him and I get my housing. I also yesterday talked with my care provider, my new care provider, and they're saying that we cannot move forward with.
That's true. Chef Swag says, but SpongeBob has a job. Yeah, that's true. That's the one difference, is SpongeBob can actually hold a fucking career and have a life. You know?
The move with the housing until once again we talk with Andrew. We have to hear from Andrew. Andrew's not doing his fucking job. I want every news station internationally to cover this.
Shit, he's about to have housing for 65 years, y'all. He ain't got no more housing concerns.
United States and internationally. I want Andrew held fully responsible for this entire mess. I want all of my money back. And I want Bob to get his money back.
I think Cyrax should probably be the next project. I think it would be pretty easy to get the FBI to investigate Cyrax. I mean, it's gotta happen sometime, right?
Because if this is what I do to make a living right now, and at $5 a day, fuck you, Andrew. I'm lucky to be alive. Grace Vanderwall. Okay. I am now getting nothing but chest pain. My chest is hurting. I'm starting to get dehydrated. And I'm also starting to like panic.
He goes from just like kind of, you know, calmly describing what he's going through to like
panic.
Look at that. It's just instant breakdown.
Like this, Andrew? This is what Bob and I do every single time.
I think I don't know. Who's Andrew? That's a good question. I'm sure I can probably find on the wiki right now because it seems kind of earlier than when I got into Daniel Larson content. Let's see. Oh, one of Daniel's case managers. Known most notoriously for being the scapegoat of Daniel's issues during his homeless arc. After leaving care under Jonas, due to Daniel's developmental disabilities and homelessness, Daniel was assigned a case manager by the state government of Colorado. So I guess it was one of Daniel's case managers.
You don't listen to us. Even he's to a point to where he's...
He really is. That's the bad thing about Daniel, is that it's really easy for him to flip out. So I'm glad that the FBI got him because Daniel's unpredictable. 1 second he could be fine, like walking the streets, like just talking to his phone, yada, 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 right? And the next second he's doing this shit. Putting people in danger, freaking out, screaming at people, just being an overall nuisance to all of his surroundings. It doesn't matter where he is, outside, in a house, shit's gonna be broken and people are gonna be affected.
He's gonna fucking ruin me. Like that, Andrew? Like that? What do you say now, fucking Andrew, that you fucking destroyed my life? I want to fucking kill myself now because of this guy. Fuck you, Andrew! Fuck you! Maybe you should have just fucking listened to me, bitch. You're taking this way too far.
Oh, he's taking this too far. That makes sense. Yeah, it's totally not you, the guy who's standing outside of some building, hitting himself in the head.
Months on end. Months on fucking end, and you've destroyed my entire fucking family. You have destroyed us financially. I can't even afford the fucking court stuff just for your fucking... Oh my god. And Bob is demanding money. Bob is demanding everything. Oh my god.
Grandma died. He had to stay with, or not really stay with, but he was being taken care of by Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor would give him money and such, and, you know, support him and help him look for hotels. But yeah, shit changed. And he was hitting Bob all the time, yelling at him, treating him like shit, like basically like a piggy bank. So I'm pretty sure Bob left his life, and he's just been talking to him.
Bob's mental health is dropping. My mental health is dropping. My mother's mental health is dropping. My dad's mental health is dropping. What the fuck is going on? Why the fuck am I to blame?
The internet will come back. It's just a little bit of lag. It'll come back, y'all.
Nothing wrong. I'm just doing what Andrew tells me until I hit my fucking breaking point, because I can't put up with this guy. He's telling me to not go to court. He's telling me to just wait things off and do everything with the team.
But the team won't even fucking work together. I'm calling him again. Okay. Tiffany is telling me that I'm doing the right thing. Bob's telling me I'm doing the right thing. My fans are trying to get a hold of Andrew because it's at that level now. That the fans are trying to contact him. I've now literally given Andrew's number to my fans to try to have them help to contact Andrew. And we still can't get a hold of him. And I've heard from Bob. He can no longer take this anymore. He says it's too much stress. My mother can't even be around me because she's saying that it's too much stress for her. Because my mother is so, disabled that, you know, it would kill her of stress. And I'm the only person that's actually doing the right thing in this entire flippin' chaos. I'm the only.
Bro, what is wrong with my internet? Shit's mad weird. Alright, I think it's coming back.
Person that's actually, like, trying. What the fuck? Okay, so Andrew also told me way back in last November that he was going to get me secured.
Alright, we're back. Now we gotta rebuild viewers again. God damn it.
Because I'm so popular. He was going to put, you know, like, get me bodyguards for in person. He was going to do everything to keep me safe. Where the fuck is that, Andrew? Why aren't you doing it? It's almost going on a year later, and now my phone's fucking blowing up because of you. You're putting me in more fucking danger, bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. You're fired.
Homie's telling him he's fired as if he's the one who fucking hired the case manager.
You know what's crazy? So, I've talked to so many other clients within the same disability service as Andrew. They're all having the same issue with him. Other clients have told me the same situation, that they've been dropped from services and that their life has been ruined. Something is fucking corrupt. What's stupid is when I signed the contract for my disability service, it literally...
Bro, his shit is blowing up.
They stated that they could have full power over me, even though I was my own legal guardian. The only way that I can actually get freedom is by...
How does he have fucking like 7 different ringtones?
Is by quitting. Now see what you're doing, Andrew? You're making my phone fucking go fucking ballistic, motherfucking bitch. You're putting me in danger. And I don't think you realize that. All these phone calls are my fucking fans getting angry. Because I'm going fucking viral because of you. I don't think you realize that. I have to block all these fucking bitches.
So what, he leaked his phone number and he's blaming it on Andrew?
You want to know what's funny? Is I've been told by Andrew that he doesn't even watch any of my videos. So in the long run, he doesn't even know how famous I really am. Okay, the person in that black car to the right, I hope you guys saw that. They just drove by and called me a nigger. Okay.
What?
This is bad news.
Bro, come on, Daniel.
Just got word that, this is from the Denver Police Department. Some undercover special agent gave me their badge number. Said that they're sending their dogs out to try to find me, which means Andrew's putting me in massive danger currently as a case manager. You like this, Andrew? You like this? I'm coming for you, Andrew. I'm gonna kill you because of this. If the police find me, I'm gonna make sure you rot in fucking jail. This is because of stress he puts me under. This is why my life fucking sucks.
Damn, he's hella giving himself a black eye.
My entire family's going bankrupt because of that bitch-ass motherfucking hoe. I'm gonna end up like Bob and beat my head until I fucking bleed. Because he gets away with it. I'm gonna injure myself today until I can't think. Until my brain doesn't work anymore.
This is some wild ass shit, dude.
I don't think you realize that. All these phone
So that's the Andrew meltdown. What the fuck is this? Daniel Larson's full college fraternity arc? Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Spawn him. Okay, I got him.
Bro, these guys are fucking dumb.
Alright, Daniel. Yo, what's up? Yep. Alright.
Got it?
Homie can't even lift the bar.
Alright, just out this door right here. There's a showers down there, but just go.
Okay, I vaguely remember this video. He's like, oh, so I can go in? And they're like, yeah, just don't touch anything. They're like, just don't touch anything.
What's up, Stu? We got Daniel Larson.
Hey, so actually, I'm gonna be moving in.
Yo, no, I was gonna just give him a little tour of our dorm if that's chill.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be moving in.
Alright, Daniel, just right away. Right over here, buddy.
So I don't know
Is it okay if he just walks in, bro? Yeah. Dude, he's famous. Alright, Daniel, this is my dorm. It's pretty sick. You can just walk right in.
Oh, that's
So,
cool,
like, yeah, dude, it's pretty sick.
You want to go check it out?
Yeah, you can go in just a little bit. Just don't, like, sit down, because...
I can't sit down on the floor.
You can sit down on the floor, that's about it.
Yeah. So, like, you would sleep maybe, like, under the bed or, like, on the floor, you know? You like it?
Bro, this is wild.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, sir, dude.
You a fan of Mac Miller?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
He's a fan of Mac Miller.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, this is interesting. Me, I'm Jen.
No, Daniel doesn't know who Mac Miller is. I highly doubt Daniel knows who Mac Miller is.
Yeah.
The only artist Daniel knows is Grace.
Hi, Daniel. Like, you might have a disease or some shit, so let's go.
Yeah, I got rabies.
Oh, fuck.
He's got rabies. Touch me, bro.
All right.
He ain't got rabies. Homie got them scabies.
So this is the exit right here. Just out here.
Oh, just right out there?
Yeah. It's like a shortcut. It's pretty sick.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Which one is
Levi? I'm Levi.
Which one's ours?
Which one's ours? Oh, Arnett. Like where you were earlier?
Yeah.
That's ours.
All right, Daniel. Well, this concludes. Yo, Nevin, Daniel Larson's here.
Bro, all these fucking college guys are just like, whoa, it's Daniel. How did they all know who the fuck Daniel Larson is? Like, does everybody who has TikTok know who Daniel is?
Dude, Daniel's in the dick dungeon. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving in with him.
He's moving in with me, guys.
All right, Daniel, you can just go out this way if you want. It's like just right up here. All right,
Bro, why would you even get close to touching this guy? He probably has like shit that radiates off of him. You don't even have to directly touch him to get the diseases Daniel has.
All right. So like, if you want to come back anytime, you're welcome, man. All right, buddy. Have a good night.
Danny, where are you sleeping tonight? Behind the stage access and everything for the game, right?
I'm being told that I could be on the sidelines if I wanted to.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Daniel, so like a lot of people on the internet are like questioning your childhood, you know, like, like where were you born?
I was born in Lancaster, California.
Really? Okay. And then like, why'd you move to Colorado?
I moved to Colorado because my mother forced me to.
Really? Was she bad?
She was an idiot, but you know, I forgive her, and you know.
Is she still alive? Or?
You know, I don't.
You know what? Daniel actually has a charge against him assaulting his mother. So it's dumb that he says that. But I mean, there are, I don't know, it could go either way, right? Maybe there was abuse on both sides, but it's dumb that he talks about it as if he didn't also get charged with fucking hitting his mom.
No. I think she's still alive. You know, I think she's jealous of my popularity.
I am too, dude.
You know.
You're famous.
Yeah, but I mean, it is no joke. You know,
Yeah.
being famous is definitely not easy.
Yeah.
Do you like being famous or?
You know, I do. I do.
Yeah.
You know, it gets crazy at times, but then there's other times where it's amazing. I meet amazing people.
Yeah,
exactly.
So like, after you moved to Colorado, like, did you go to school or like?
I went to school in Colorado, and then, you know, I decided I was going to be a singer. That led to homelessness.
Oh, because you like couldn't get a job.
Yeah.
How the fuck does deciding to become a singer lead to homelessness? That don't make sense, bro. There's tons of musicians that aren't homeless. The 2 and 2, like, just because you're a singer doesn't mean that you have to be homeless or live on the streets. You could have a job and at the same time pursue like, but anyway, it's Daniel. Why even argue it, right? His logic is inconsistent.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
because of reputation, no place would hire me, and then I ended up getting to the game this weekend, just walking outside.
A gang?
No, game.
Oh, games. Okay.
Yeah, and
If
then
if you follow your passion, like you're bound to get there eventually. Like,
Yeah,
it might be hard now, but like 10 years down the line when you're a millionaire, like.
It's
Yeah,
like,
don't get distracted by the females.
How old
Yeah.
are you again,
Exactly.
Daniel? Are you like?
I'm 24.
You're 24.
Oh, yeah, you got time.
Dude,
So
you
what
look
I'm
like
doing
you're
right
like
now
you
is,
look like
like
you're
I
16,
said,
man.
I gotta go.
That's funny. He knows they're fucking with him. Of course, Daniel knows he doesn't look like he's 16.
Go tomorrow to the administration. I gotta get the card.
Yeah.
Once I get that, then I guess, you know, I'll start classes on Monday. And then I'm kind of just holding everything.
On God. Chuntruck says it's proof Danderson was born a tweaker because that's a tweaker decision. That's true. He was like born with the mindset that he was just going to instantly decide, oh, I'm going to be homeless. I have to be a singer and I have to be homeless.
Everything off right now and focusing on that.
And then, so another question, like, what are your plans for the future? It's like,
My plans for the future is I want to, well, you know, I'm in contact partially with Grace.
okay, Grace Vanderbilt.
Yep, we're
Okay.
trying to make that work, but we're having PR issues, public relations.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we're trying to figure out how we're going to move forward.
Okay, gotcha. Just another question, like, how's the fame changed you from like when you were first non-famous to when you're famous? You know, just like.
Yeah, they came to Clark's job, and they're basically going after most of the Discord, it seems like. The server was shut down. Most of the people connected with Daniel or in his inner circle are either being investigated or probably detained. So I wouldn't say it's not with 100% certainty that Clark was arrested, but considering the involvement he's had with Daniel, he seems like he would be charged with being an accomplice, but who knows what was happening behind closed doors. It's kind of hard to tell. All I know is that the FBI has all the information they need, so we'll just have to see what happens.
You used to have a house, right?
Yeah, I want to say I got famous within 3 years.
Dang. Do you regret any of the decisions you've made, Daniel?
I know. I've been watching you forever.
Yeah, we're
it's
big
so
fans.
sick.
You know, I really don't.
You don't? You're happy where you are?
You know,
You have some fame.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think people judge me because I have a disability,
Yeah.
and people think I can't. But when they find out how popular I really am, they feel sorry. In the end.
Which disability? Just to spread awareness.
Yeah.
Well, we thought it was autism, but because I'm so smart and the more I learn,
Bro, autistic people can be smart. Autistic people can be some of the smartest people you've ever met. Are you... Autism, it's like most of the time it's a social disorder, right? And sometimes people with autism might have like mental impairments in some sorts, but like it's always it's a spectrum, right? It's a variety of different things. Like somebody might be like who's autistic might be super good at math. Somebody who's autistic might be like a super reader. It doesn't necessarily mean that like it's stupid to say that, dude. Like you're dumb. You could simultaneously have autism and still be smart.
I get better, right?
Yeah.
So we're thinking it was just past childhood trauma.
I see.
You
So
know.
does your mom, like, no, not to like bring up like bad memories, did your mom like abuse you or?
Whoever wins this point
she was
wins.
just, I want to say neglectful.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
And then your grandma took
growing
you
up,
in,
I
right?
was moving house to house to house.
Uh-huh.
So if you know how homelessness is just bad,
Yeah.
it was kind of like the same thing. I never had a place to call home.
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then your grandma took you in?
Yep. And
Okay.
then of course my grandmother, she was nice.
Mhm.
You know, I think she was the better situation for me.
Yeah.
But when it came to like actual career and then moving from that into a real life,
Yeah.
I wasn't suited for it.
I
And
got you.
It is what it is, you know.
All right, Daniel. Well, I just wanted to do a little interview, and I think this
What's up?
concludes our interview. So thank you for your time, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
So, yeah, I'm gonna tonight until. See you, Daniel. Yep. See ya. So until I get the dorm in like a day or two, I'm just kind of, you know, taking it.
So they fucked with him and made him think that he was gonna be sleeping there in a dorm and going to their college. Wild. This was from 2023.
Step by step.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Should we make a documentary? Like,
Yeah,
the
dude, this
other
is
side
part one of the
Daniel Larsson?
documentary. The behind the
Yeah.
scenes, because not many people know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be helpful.
Because not many people know like the real you, really. Like even though you're
Yeah.
famous and everything, all they see is what's on their For You page. Like they don't really know.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
But in reality, you're a superhero, man. Oh, do you want to show us your bands from the day? You want to show us your cash? Hit a money spread. Ooh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Good shit, dude. Hard work. Okay. Yeah, make it rain, make it rain.
Do you want me to rip it up?
No. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain.
Like, throw it. Make it rain. Rain and money.
Here's the money spread, y'all.
That's $3. That's like 4. So technically, okay.
Make it rain, dude. Oh, yes, sir, Daniel.
In other words, there's not much here.
It's all right.
I
We
mean,
all start somewhere.
Actually, no, it's actually close to
More than
20.
I made today.
It's like
Yeah.
$20 today, so.
Yeah. Well, good shit,
And
dude.
then I made like 50, so that's. Oh no, I made 60. That's like $75 in one day.
Damn.
Wow. You're hustling.
Yes, sir.
See, that's the.
This is Grace Vanderwaal's sister.
This is a Maya Swag Classic.
Dinner date with the president currently. So some girl ate dinner with them or what? Oh, he gave. Oh my god.
Right, and I'm Grace Vanderwaal's sister, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like a young Elon Musk.
He said he's the young Elon Musk.
Peace for all.
Yeah, you can go in there.
Just don't like sit down.
Didn't we already watch this?
Daniel.
Wait, you were in the Special Olympics?
Yeah, I was.
Did you win?
I actually won, yeah.
Where are we currently?
See you.
See you currently?
Yeah.
Currently?
Currently, we're on the tennis court.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, keep your eye on the ball. Don't think, just do. Look at this.
That's the word.
Thank you, coach.
Like this is. Oh, you gotta go up. You gotta go up. Yep. Keep your eye on the ball.
President?
Okay, wait, Daniel, so you're the president.
Yeah.
Right? You're a coach. You're a student. You're a player. You are a man of all trades. And you're a singer.
And he's a singer.
I'm
You're
a
a singer.
stripper.
You're a stripper.
I'm a good stripper.
I'm your stripper.
Okay.
Ooh. A little bit of the sexual harassment riz.
I'm gonna go home.
Bye bye now.
Bye, Daniel. I'll see you around.
Come on! That's fire! That's fire!
Yikes. So Sarah Lee says they talked to Daniel. When did you, or talk, sorry, not Daniel, Clark, yesterday morning. So when was it that the shit came out? Was that yesterday?
Tony.
I doubt, I mean, I'm not going to try to call you a liar or anything.
Tonight on Night Watch.
Ow. My fucking ears.
I've never seen a panic attack this bad.
My ears. Ow. Holy shit, I just got ear raped. God damn. Ow. Okay, that sucked. Why, that was so significantly louder than, why was that so much louder than the last video we watched? Anyway, let me go to top instead of new. Because if I go to hot instead of new, it'll show it. That really hurt my fucking ears. Where's the Clark post?
Tony Soprano.
See, 50. Oh, these are. Is this hot or is this new? No, this is supposed to be hot. 2 hours ago. Let me change it. Oh, does it not let me do by time? Bro, this is whack. This is there's so much shit in here.
Look nice.
Did I miss it? Nah. Anyway, you can look at yesterday's live stream. I'd have to go back like far to look for this dumb shit, but they showed up at Clark's work and he got all scared about it. So, I don't know. Maybe text Clark again and ask him how he's doing and see if he responds. Oh yeah, we wanted to watch the fart spray incident. I think this is going to be the last video I watch and then I'm going to get off. It's getting about time for me to eat some kind of lunch. It's getting kind of late.
For like a video?
No.
Wait, just try.
Bitch! That guy fucking murdered!
Dude's freaking out. Holy shit! Hey, someone get security. This guy's freaking out.
I will fucking murder you guys for assaulting me!
So, hey,
Bro, this was a crazy ass freak out.
guy's freaking out. Someone get security. He's knocking shit over.
This guy's such a dumbass though. He went and he fucking poured fart spray on Daniel and then went on to like, after Daniel got mad, to point at him and act as if he was freaking out for no reason. It's dumb. Like, this manufactured freak out shit it was funny, but not funny for the same reason as Daniel's normal freakouts is. It's funny because this dude is a fucking idiot, and he's like, "Oh, Daniel," he's like, "Look," he's trying to tell the store associates, and even they're like, "What the fuck are you on about, dude?" Like, you can see, like, the store associates want nothing to do with this guy because they already know. He has his phone out, he's recording, he's screaming about it, like, and he's the only one that's there getting affected by it. So they're like,
Whoa, whoa. Hey, back up. What the fuck are you talking about? You retard?
You filmed it! I don't fucking care! You're going to jail! I know security here!
That's great.
Fucking murderer!
What the fuck? I think bro, you better get someone. This guy was like freaking out on me. I was following him and he's like freaking out on me. You better back up, Daniel. This fucking homeless retard is harassing me, bro. Get him away from me.
like, even the store workers, like, can you stop? Like, cause who, like, actually, like, legitimately, right? If they really want something to happen, they're not just gonna start calling somebody a homeless R word, right? They're not just, or like, they're not just gonna start saying that, right? It's stupid. Like, that's just fucked. Like, you don't even talk to a store worker like that, even if somebody was fucking with you. You're like, hey, can I get some help here?
The security knows me!
Shut the fuck up and leave them all, you piece of shit retard.
Oh my god. I got fucking attacked. Oh my god. I'm being fucking followed.
Jack Doherty is horrible. We got a new, is that a new one? Oh no, it's from 4 months ago. Anyway, y'all, that's it for today's video. Or today's live stream, I guess I should say. But yeah, if you're watching the VOD, I guess that's it for today's video as well. I'll see y'all in the next one. This fucking videos, what is this? When a mass murderer recorded his kills. I'm like, what is this thumbnail? Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Yeah, look out for a video with me and Senor Chinchilla. We're supposed to be collaborating on something here pretty soon. The VOD will be up, so if you're sad that you missed it, don't worry. Go back, you can rewatch it. I encourage people to rewatch these VODs. Yeah, it brings a lot of new viewers to the stream, so yeah, see you guys in the next one.